Ladies and gentlemen, what's poppin'? Two good dudes and a Jew. What you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I tell you what, boy.
Oh shit! Ladies and gentlemen, kick back, relax. Let's have a good fucking time, y'all.
Yes, sir.
We're just gonna have. We're gonna go wild.
We're living a dream.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 70.3 of Hold Us Accountable.
Third time's the charm, ladies and gents.
Man.
76
The last we've been trying to record episode 70 of Hold Us Accountable for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
Last week, Seamus and Max put me in charge of the tech work.
How did that work out, bud?
We don't have episode 70
For the second time. Yeah, the first episode 70 didn't quite work out. Don't know what happened. Didn't record, didn't post, did nothing. And last week, Carl messed it up.
Hey, third
Yeah,
time's
fucked
a
it
charm,
up.
though, boys. I'm telling you.
Hey,
Yeah.
third time's a charm. Well, hey, everybody, thank you for joining us. Episode, we'll call this the official episode 70. Max is out and he's on vacation with the family.
Hell yeah.
We got Andy's back in Grand Rapids. We got our great best friend, Wyatt Everett's in the studio. Seamus Johnson, of course.
Yes, sir.
And myself, episode 70. And, yeah, man, we're just doing our fucking thing, dude.
Just doing our thing. Before we get into our thing, let's do a little housekeeping. So, once again, appreciate everybody tuning in, whether you're watching us live right now on Twitch, whether you're watching later on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff. We appreciate you. If you like the show, please go ahead and either follow us, subscribe to us, comment on our videos.
Give us a rating.
Give us some stars, some ratings. Tell us what you think.
Could be 1 star, could be 5 stars. Talk some shit. Just give us some insight, dude.
Tell us what you want. Yeah, basically, we just like to come on here, talk about our weeks, try new things, like we did woodworking, built a sturdy table here.
Yeah, me and Max did some
jujitsu.
Yeah,
We
some jujitsu.
Some stand-up comedy.
Did some stand-up comedy. That was fun.
Also, Seamus killed it. Go fucking
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
the video.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was
And
a good
Max,
time.
when he's back, we'll be able to talk about his experience up on stage,
Yeah,
too.
I haven't been able to hear about that one yet because I missed last week, even though that one didn't work out anyways. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. This is kind of what we do here, and everything we like to do here. We like to start it off first with beer of the week.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's get down with it. Beer. Fucking put it in my belly.
Put it in my belly. Yeah, I love beer. Beer of the week. I love beer. Beer of the week.
Fucking beer of the week. Beer of the week.
Yeah. Yep.
Beer of the week.
Beer of the week.
Hey,
Hey, we're gonna keep it simple for episode 70.3.
Yeah, man, we don't always have to, get anything crazy because
Right, what are we drinking?
this week we got an old classic, an old American
yeah.
classic,
The old
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The old
Milwaukee's
beer.
fucking finest.
Yes, sir. And you can't go wrong with a Pabst.
Hey,
man.
real quick before we'll do this a little late, but this is what.
Whoa.
This is our best buddy, Wyatt.
About fucking time that I made it on.
Yes, sir.
How we do? Everything looks good up there?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think so.
All right, fuck it. Anyway, this is Wyatt. Hell of a motherfucker. You'll get to know him a little more throughout the episode. But, Wyatt, you want to just say, a couple words before we get into the beer of the week?
All right.
Anything inspirational. Could be some bullshit.
2 or 3 words.
2 tree.
Plethora.
All right.
Ambidiquitous.
Spelt that right.
And
Who?
Wait, no, I didn't.
No fucking way.
and Seamus's birth name on his birth certificate. There's no accent, so technically speaking,
Oh,
his
fuck
name
you.
is Seamus.
Get out of here.
All right, and that's Wyatt.
Those are my few words.
Yeah, he's off the show.
So we're drinking PBR, a Wisconsin classic. It was started in Milwaukee in 1844, right?
Yes, sir.
Something like that.
Seamus,
Hold
give
on.
us some info.
He had to look at the can.
Yeah, let me
Come on, Kai.
Seamus.
let me just
Seamus.
Come on, Seamus.
let me
Come on,
just double
Seamus.
check some things here.
All right.
All right, Seamus.
We'll wait.
I just want to make sure we're all good to go here.
1, 2.
We can you can hear us, but the camera's all goofed up. Unfortunately, it's frozen.
Also, look how happy Seamus looks in the frozen picture.
I know, right?
Seamus! What the fuck's going on with this?
Bam, bam, bam,
dude?
bam.
Oh,
There we go.
hey, that's nice.
There we go. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Hey.
Yeah, we're a little frozen. I didn't. I don't know why that happened, but
Seamus, you're
we're
the
back at
ITT
it.
guy.
I know, and I fixed it. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry I didn't say that earlier.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Seamus.
So now you have this degenerate's face. Now you can see who he is, Wyatt.
Look at this mustache.
This
though.
guy.
Look at this mustache.
He's got a hell of a stash. He's been growing it for a while, but I could still beat it in about a week.
Damn.
He looks like a chef in Italy who does a lot of crack
One of those.
and puts fake reading glasses on.
Yeah, something like that. Just kidding. Hey,
I don't know. That's the best.
Well,
thing I
the
can
amount
come
of
up with.
times
Hey.
people walk up to me and ask if, are those actually real? And then I hand them to them
They
and
are,
they're like,
dude. Then
bro, you
fucking-
can't see
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
shit. I'm like, why the fuck
You
would
ain't
I
got
wear
eyes
these
for
if I
shit.
didn't-
Yeah.
Bro. All right, give us some info.
All right, so
on
back to this
Pabst.
Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst nearly 180-year history. Whoa. Whoa.
Too many paps early?
Oh yeah, and it's most popular brands 2010s.
Andy!
Andy,
And the
boys.
sailors say Andy!
Yes, sir.
buddy.
All right, Seamus, continue. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so as we get into some of this history, do you guys know that Pabst died and was resurrected?
Continue.
Yeah, they
What?
did in the
Yeah.
early 90s.
Yeah, so the original Pabst
the 90s?
the original Pabst Brewery in Milwaukee shut down in 1996, bringing the brewery's then 152-year history to a close. However, an investor invested like $250 million in 2010, and Pabst went back on the market in 2014 and was acquired by Blue Ribbon Intermediate Holdings, something.
So they're not.
And,
they're not bought by Anheuser, right?
No, they're
Miller
not.
Coors, yeah. So
Not Anheuser.
yeah, so PBR along with Pabst Legacy is currently brewed by in Milwaukee by Miller Coors, all that stuff. PBR filed a $400 million lawsuit, and the company reached a settlement. That's not interesting. Anyways, they died and came back.
when was the first, like the start? Did you already do this?
That would have been
1844.
So they shut down in
where?
1996
Six.
after 152 years. So that would be like 1946 or 1846.
Has it always been PBR? Or was
Yeah,
it,
it's always been
um,
PBR.
No,
They-
it was
It
was
was-
Pabst Select or
fucking
something else.
bl-
I had
I'm
I had
not-
it somewhere else. It was Pabst Select and something else Select, something like that.
But they always had the ribbon involved.
yeah, dude, these are.
Yeah. Oh no, they actually they weren't always called Pabst Blue Ribbon because they actually won a blue ribbon, which is now on the can, which is why
Yeah.
it's Pabst Blue
Yeah,
Ribbon.
because they won awards for the
Yeah,
year. It was
exactly. Mm-hmm.
So it was,
But
they're in Milwaukee.
before
Started in
they-
Milwaukee.
yeah.
Yeah. So in here it talks about the blue ribbon. In 1872, Best and Company was the second largest brewing in the U.S. One of its brands, Best Select. I think that was the other one.
They were
Best
second.
Select.
Best Select, and there was like Pabst
They were
Select.
second behind Younglings,
Yeah.
which
Behind
is
what?
Yuenglings? Yuengling, yeah.
What is that?
America's oldest brewery. You
Yeah.
find them down south on the East Coast.
I've had some of their beers before.
They're not bad.
Not
I
bad.
enjoy
What
them.
is it called?
Younglings.
Yuenglings.
You-
It's like
spell it,
It's like
please.
Y-O-U-
No, it's like YUENILNGS or something like Yuenglings.
Is it a Hmong
I was
brewery?
close enough.
Yuenglings, something like that.
It's a red can, and it's America's oldest
still
brewery,
make it?
And they still fucking make it. They
Yeah.
haven't stopped.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'd like to get it on the show. Continue though, Seamus.
So yeah, in 1872, when it was still called Best Select, it picked up awards at beer competitions throughout the 1880s. So in 1882, Pabst and his team added pieces of blue ribbons to dress up the Best Select bottles, hence where they got their name, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fucking badass.
Jacob Best was the creator of Pabst Blue.
Really? Oh yeah, Jacob Best. Yep,
Jacob Best.
that's right.
This is a brewery with
Oh wait,
capacity
why
of
did we
only
go all the
18
way to the
barrels per batch.
1800s?
Bro, they
Best, yeah,
Here's another cool fact. Pabst may have invented the six-pack.
oh yeah.
According to the American Beer Museum blog, Pabst is believed to be the first brewer to package beer in packs of 6. The practice allegedly caught on after a study determined 6 beers was the ideal weight for the average housewife to hoist home from a store.
Jesus Christ.
An alternative
Holy shit.
an alternative explanation was that 6-packs fit snugly in the standard paper grocery bag.
I mean, they're not wrong. They do
Yeah.
fit perfectly, but the fact that the first.
Yeah, that was
All right,
that
so
was pretty funny.
1895, Blue Ribbon officially added to the Best Select brand name. And in 1899, the company sold 100 million barrels.
Oh my!
Officially changes
Holy
brand name to Pabst Blue Ribbon and adds red stripe to the label.
Dang, that's pretty crazy.
What happened?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Before. Who the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm getting a phone call.
Did you guys
What
know
in the world?
Pabst is big in China?
What?
What?
Yeah, Pabst owns 30 different beer brands. Some recognizable names include Old Milwaukee, Colt 45 malt liquor, and Schlitz. But Pabst
Take it.
also
Take it.
owns Tsingtao, one of China's most popular beers. So it might not be Pabst Blue Ribbon, but the brewery, the band, they make different beers that are pretty popular in China. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So I didn't find a whole lot of facts, obviously, because it's a pretty common beer. I believe it's like 4.7% of all American goodness.
Hey, the best for Wisconsinites, anybody who boils brats in beer, this is the fucking beer to do it.
Yep.
This or like Blatz or Schlitz, like any old school Milwaukee dense fucking beer is the best. Dude, you ever had Blatz?
I think so.
The
I probably did. It's not a
brown-
memorable experience. I
Brown
guess.
box, dude. It's oh man.
I like Schlitz though. I've had a few.
You ever had
Schlitz.
Blatz?
Alright, hold on.
Yeah, turn that bitch
Dude,
back.
fucking Blatz?
Oh,
fuck
dude.
you, dude.
I fuck with Blatz,
Yeah.
bro.
Dude, also Schlitz?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
those-
Schlitz.
Is that what I
dude.
came back from?
Yeah,
I just had to
Schlitz
have
and Blatz.
I just
Yeah.
had a conversation
Because
with my
they were
dad.
like the brothers of Milwaukee
Yeah.
Brewing
Yeah.
coming up.
Don't get
in the
me
day.
wrong. I'll enjoy a few of them. If you guys ever pounded a fucking a 30-pack of those, they're gonna
24
fuck you.
pack of Blatz I've pounded.
Yeah, you're not gonna feel good in the morning.
Well, I mean,
Hey
it's the
man,
same
well
as
I
a
don't feel
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
good after one of those. What are those beers called again? The ones we hate.
Oh, Regal.
Oh,
There's
Regal.
a Regal.
fucking
No,
bring it
okay.
up.
Look,
Have you ever had a Regal
we have to
before?
get Brian on the show to fucking talk about that.
no,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
you're goddamn right. Dude, how
World's worst beer.
Yeah.
no, Milwaukee's best is America's worst.
What?
Milwaukee's,
I don't mind.
I would
Milwaukee's
rather drink
best.
Milwaukee's best over Miller Lite.
Yeah.
I
for
hate
sure.
Miller Lite. Miller Lite is warm
Not a
piss
fan.
to me.
Dude, you know what's crazy? When I was living down in Tennessee, fucking everyone drank Miller Lite.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Well, I
I-
mean, it's popular beer too.
Yeah, I mean,
Why
it's-
is Miller Lite the sponsor of the Green Bay Packers? Fuck
because it's
that.
in Milwaukee?
Because they paid enough money, I guess.
Yeah, and they make money.
Do you guys like Miller? I like it.
I don't.
I'm not a fan.
I don't.
I'd rather
hate it.
drink Bud Light.
Like I
Yeah.
don't hate Miller Lite. I'll drink
Yeah.
a couple 2-3.
After a couple 2-3, these taste
I'm like-
better naturally.
Dude, I mean, during a Packer game, I'll buy 20 of them.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't give a fuck, but like, I think
It's
Miller
for the
Lite.
pack.
I think Miller Lite tastes like piss.
Yeah, it's not great.
That's fair.
Not a fan.
I-
So
You know what I love? Miller High Life. I love the.
Dude, the
I think-
champagne-
I think just because of the bottles.
I
the champagne
fucking love
of fucking
High Life.
beers. dude.
yeah, dude.
I used to.
Champagne beers.
I think High Life was one of the first beers I've ever drank.
you
Dude,
bought some for.
Dude, do you
Yeah,
guys
I like Miller
You
High
guys
Life.
remember
Yeah.
like this was when we were like young when they had Miller High Life and the hand grenades.
Oh, I don't remember those at all.
I mean,
actually.
we're all the same age, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like when we were all young,
grenades.
the hand grenades.
the little snub bottles.
yeah, like tiny snub
tiny,
bottles,
and they looked like
not
a
like
grenade.
Coors banquets,
No,
like
not the
banquet.
smaller than
Yeah,
banquets.
and
Oh.
they
I
literally.
I think Paul
looked-
brought a. Yeah, Paul had a few of
Dude,
those.
the Miller hand grenades. That was the first beer I drank. I was like 5.
Legendary.
And
First beer I drank that made me feel like I had big hands.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's great for
Dude,
small guys
so
like you.
Modelo went through a point where they sold like, not 12-ounce bottles. It was
8
like
ounce?
it was like 8-ounce bottles,
Yeah.
and they were tiny.
Did you feel like a giant?
I used to buy them all the time.
just to feel
I
better
buy a
about myself.
24 pack because my hand looked huge, and I could drink a 24 pack in like
Hell
half
yeah.
hour.
Dude, speaking of that, fucking Andre the Giant.
Oh yeah. How many beers did he drink? Fucking
Dude,
Like 72 or something like that.
No, he drank over 100, and then he fucking passed out in the hotel lobby, and they couldn't move him.
Oh, well, yeah, he's
dude, it was like
enormous.
Pat McAfee would
Probably weighed like 1,000 pounds.
when they started their show. They had Joey Chestnut on, and
I could outdrink Joey
Chestnut was like, "Yo, so like, what do you guys want me to do on the show?" And
Yeah.
Pat was like, "Well, I like chug a beer," and he's like, "Well, I'll chug 13 in a minute."
Up.
He chugged like 13 beers in a minute.
Shut up.
And then apparently Pat, he was like puked all over the place during the show. And he was like, I'm not a chugger, I'm a eater. But
Dude, fucking when I was living down in St. Louis and I did the fucking shotgun challenge.
Oh,
I
what is
shotgunned
that?
6 beers back to back to back to back.
No,
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
don't care.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
I feel like
thank
those
you.
numbers are low for you.
Back
in a row,
dude,
though.
Back to back, but
That's
I know,
72 ounces of
Me?
beer, dude.
but, like 2 is my like. I feel
Dude,
like you're.
I do remember a good time in Milwaukee, and I think we were going to like a party or something. However, we were like all out of beer. None of us were drunk, so we like bought a 30 rack really quick, and we were playing games out in the back.
Oh, and we
like
tried to polish through it.
I
as
can't remember if
fast
we were
as
going to a
possible.
party or maybe like going to a Brewers game or something like.
Or just going back into the basement.
Oh, we were probably
Oh
honestly.
my god.
But we bought a
Holy
30
fuck.
rack, and we had little time, so there was probably like 4 of us, and we all shotgunned until the case was gone. We finished in like 10 minutes because we had somewhere to be, and then obviously we were pretty drunk after that. It was a good time.
I mean, naturally. Like,
Naturally.
I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
how tough you are. You shotgun
Yeah.
any one of us.
Yeah.
Any one of our friends.
I'm
you
like-
shotgun 5 beers.
What do you
You're gonna
rate
feel
yourself at like shotgun skill level? Like I'll probably give myself like a 6. I'm not like a super,
I'm not a powerhouse.
I can
I was
put
going to
it
give myself
down.
a 6 too.
but like I'm even like I'm not even that like great at chugging. Like
Yeah.
I'd probably equal like.
I'm
6
good at
and
beer bonging, but like
beer bong and I can put down, but like
half a second. Just
See,
I'll give myself like a 6.5 for a beer bong.
yeah.
I'm not that
Easy.
great of a
see,
chugger.
my problem is like when I first started shotgunning, I was really good at it, and then I had to live up to that until
Yeah.
now.
The struggle.
And now I am the fucking best.
But then we did dumb shit like our buddies would be beer bonging, put like Kesslers in the beer, like
dude, I
we
fucking
just fucked it. Dude, you remember the blackout deck in
dude,
Monaco?
the fucking blackout deck was absolutely atrocious.
Take a 20-second chug of Kessler.
Bro, we ate
Yeah.
ants.
yes.
gross.
Bro, we ate ants. We
Gross.
just grabbed ants and put them in a pan and fried them.
I don't
Jesus
think I
Christ.
don't think I'll ever,
little
I don't think I'll
crispy
ever
bacon
drink
pieces.
Kesslers again. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
No,
that's
see,
bullshit.
I can't drink
I still
Kessler.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't drink Kesslers because I promised Liz and Steph that I wouldn't drink them because they're like
Well, yeah, it's depresslers
the
for you.
Presslers.
Yeah.
For me, it's just not being able to swim.
Dude, I had to jump in and
All right,
fucking.
We gotta
All
get down to
right,
the nitty gritty.
yeah,
Let's do.
next.
Oh yeah, we got a
Big Andy's.
Honcho Poncho's Big 4 beer skill.
Hell yeah.
Also, Andy said he remembers that video. Wyatt, I'm not sure.
Damn,
which one.
Andy. Shit.
I'm not sure which one.
It was great though.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyways,
You know it was.
Poncho Honcho's Big 4 beer scale. Why, for if you don't know this is rated off of, excuse me, drinkability, chuggability, probability. I have another one.
Yeah.
And affordability.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we talking about PBR?
Yep, we're talking about PBR. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and start us off, give us your drinkability.
So drinkability.
Well,
1 through 10.
Yep.
1
We
through
li-
10?
We like to we like to get in detail. Like,
I'd give it a 7. Like
A solid 7.
it's odd.
I
not
do.
bad.
I do enjoy
Alright.
this beer. If I have the opportunity to get another different beer,
Yeah.
I'm going with Busch Light.
That's fair.
But I've drinking enough PBRs in my life
Yeah.
to where I
Yeah.
would not be opposed to having another one.
Well, that's probability. We're talking about drinkability. How easy is it for you to drink them?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
11 out of
Okay,
10.
all right. Well, hey, can we put like let's make a fucking a group here. So like what are we grouping with Pabst? So it's like Pabst Blue, Busch Light, Bud
Busch
Light.
Heavy. No, Busch Heavy.
Bush Diesel.
Okay, but when do we ever drink Busch Diesel?
It's a good question.
You guys
All right,
got to come
so
down with me
Pabst-
to St. Louis.
Okay, I've drank it. All right, so Pabst Blue, Busch Light, Bud Light, Miller Light,
No, not Miller Lite.
Well, I mean, fuck it. I mean, like
mean,
these are all like the common staple
Yeah,
beers of
yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Usually you find all of these on tap.
What's
at
like
bars.
what's around at a party? So this is what you're rating them off of.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what
All right,
the fuck else?
Then I'd bump it up to an 8.
Okay,
Drinkability as an 8.
Drinkability as an 8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put hams in there too because we
Yes.
do drink
Oh,
a lot
dude.
of hams.
Hams, regular and special light.
I think hams would be rated in our friend group a lot higher than most people.
Oh,
would ever
dude.
By a
drink ham.
couple individuals.
I love, dude. When I was in college,
I bought this
hams
today
came in
because
clutch.
hams wasn't there.
Dude, when I was in college, hams came in clutch. $10 for a 30 rack, bro. That's 33
Yeah, dude, are you
cents a
kidding
fucking
me?
beer.
Oh,
We're
the
saving
best.
money.
yeah.
Yeah, the best.
The best.
Golly, boy, I tell
All
you
right,
what.
drinkability
Yep.
out of our
Gentlemen?
we'll call it the Midwest
Selection.
selection. I'll give it a 7.6.
7.6. Solid.
That's a
Yeah,
For me, Pabst in a can, it's probably about like a 7.7. But if I had it in a bottle,
bottle always makes
8.3 for
Yes.
sure.
real quick, can I ask you guys? Do you prefer any beer in a can over the bottle?
There's one beer
What is it?
that I prefer in a can over a bottle. It is a small batch, and it is Dragon's Milk by New Holland.
Dragon's Milk.
Never heard of it.
Bro, I think it's like 10.4%.
Me and Max had a Dragon Milk. I don't think it was by New Holland, but that was.
Dragon's Milk by New Holland. Or
Maybe-
Dragon's Breath.
Dragon's Breath. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
there you go.
my favorite beer, like
If you were
Bush Light, Bush Light's just like Bush Light's like
that's our beer.
excluding Bush Light. You know, Bush Light's just like the everyday
Right.
fucking Bush Light's the king. But my favorite beer of all time is a Pacifico in a can with a lime. Not in a bottle. I don't want a Pacifico in a
No.
bottle. I want a Pacifico
In a
ice cold in a
can.
can with a lime.
Damn.
That is my
You fucked me up.
favorite.
Dude,
Yeah.
you fucked me
That's
up with
my
that one.
favorite beer.
Because that is such a...
I don't know
And
why
I
the
don't-
can I fuck
that's
with
a-
the can so much
That's
more.
another thing. Like, I don't really enjoy a lot of cervezas,
Yeah.
but Pacifico in a can,
God,
absolute
dude.
gas.
Banger, dude.
I don't think I've ever made the comparison between it in a can and a bottle. I don't drink them a lot, so.
I don't know how much. I think it's just like the crit. Oh, New Holland is what is?
In
Grand
Gra- yeah,
Rapids?
in Grand Rapids, yeah.
Andy, are you drinking right now?
You better fucking be drinking, Andy.
What do you? If you are, what are you drinking?
Send us a Snapchat of you chugging a
I
beer.
don't care if it's water, Kool-Aid, or beer. Just tell us what you're drinking.
Yeah.
Miss you, bud.
We miss you too.
No, but yeah, no, I don't know what it is about
Also-
Pacifico. Like it's been that way for a while too.
Bro, Andy's
Yeah.
the best of us.
I mean, yeah,
Andy's the man.
Andy
He
is. Andy
just a
is
sweetheart.
It's a damn shame
Andy
we had
is-
some technical difficulties
Andy's
on
the
those last two
standard.
episodes.
Andy's a standard.
We rated on a scale of 0 to Andy.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've had, it's been a standard for me since kindergarten.
Yeah, I know.
My bourbon don't have any beer right now.
Oh,
okay.
drinking
What-
some bourbon.
What
Oh,
bourbon?
What kind of bourbon, boy?
What are you drinking?
Let
fucking,
me take a wild guess.
Wild turkey?
He's taking
Is that a bourbon?
Wild turkey.
I don't fucking
Shit.
know.
Maker's Mark? I don't
They're
know.
all brown.
Yeah, but bourbon is made in the Appalachians. That's the whiskey.
No, it's the way the barrels work.
Yeah, it's the way.
Well-
but most bourbons are made there.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Have you
speaking-
ever?
I don't know shit
Have
about
you ever
shit.
heard of a bourbon that's made in California or Idaho?
No,
Well,
they
no,
don't.
I've-
They don't know
it's
what's
the
good
way-
for themselves. So.
I don't think it's the place it's brewed. I think it's the way that the barrels are torqued.
I mean, you're right.
right?
You are right.
I'm spitting out of my ass right now, but
But usually, I feel like most bourbons are brewed in like that.
I think.
Appalachian.
All
right,
Isn't,
you know what?
Don't they brew it in like the east side of Tennessee?
I don't think it's where it's
And then
brewed.
like their Tennessee whiskey's on like
Look-
the west side of Tennessee or something like that.
Bam,
Somebody was
bam,
telling me
bam,
something like
bam.
right, so bourbon, whiskey. What else is there?
No, listen. Whiskey.
Scotch.
Look, whiskey.
Scotch.
Whiskey is like the parent thing, and then you have the subdivision. You
Yeah.
have Scotch, bourbon. I really had more, but I
All
forgot.
right, here
I
we
think
go.
it's just those two.
All right.
Scotch is so gross.
Because I think it's. I've heard this.
Do you guys like Scotch?
I love Scotch.
I'm
Also,
not
if you guys,
a big fan, dude.
dude,
No, me either.
Also,
Bullet bourbon.
All right,
There
all right,
it is.
all right, here.
bullet
I knew
bourbon.
you. I knew you were a bullet guy.
Also, do
That's
you
good.
guys see? I enjoy like going out to restaurants and asking, like, if it's a nice restaurant, going out and asking them their favorite whiskey, their favorite Scotch, their favorite bourbon, whatever.
And having it with your food.
No, see,
I was gonna say,
fucked up.
who the fuck likes having? I can't drink that shit with my food. Like, I need a
No,
Coca-Cola.
yeah, but
Give
then-
me an old fashioned.
I'll have it half.
An old fat dude. Wisconsin is losing, especially our part of Wisconsin is losing supper clubs.
I know.
Wally's closed.
Yeah.
That was a damn shame.
Yeah, dude, Popeyes.
Ziggy's is
Yeah.
Ziggy's
going
is
out.
closed.
All right, I'm gonna read this. This
All right.
could mean nothing to us, and it's a little long, so bear with me. If you're
There's
you're a
a
liquor,
bear with you, dude. I'm terrified of bears.
if you're a liquor connoisseur of fine booze, you definitely tried both bourbon, Scotch, and Scotch before. Scotch and bourbon are very, very similar forms of whiskey. So whiskey's the base.
Yeah,
Okay.
Was I wrong when I said that?
You
No,
were right.
Not at all.
I'm
so
dumb, but I'm not
is
stupid.
bourbon? All right, yeah. All right.
Bourbon is American.
Okay. All right. Depending on the type of activities that you like to get involved in, with certain Scotch and bourbon options may be better suited for the particular taste in liquor than when compared to others. All right. There are several factors that play a huge role in determining what makes a bourbon and what makes a Scotch a Scotch. So it is important to keep this in mind while you're shopping for the right bourbon or Scotch option that suits your drinking tastes. All right, buckle up, fuckers, because you're going to get my stuttering and this sentence. All right. Depending on the type... Oh, wait, no, I did this already. Okay, there's a lot of confusion surrounding... Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
yeah. I'm not against it.
Dude, I got sick of you stuttering.
Thank you.
Also, now I'm gonna fucking stutter.
I appreciate it. Got sick of you
All right.
stuttering. I
There are
appreciate it.
several factors that play a huge role in determining what makes a bourbon, and what makes a Scotch a Scotch. So it's important for you to keep in mind while out shopping for the right bourbon or Scotch option that suits your drinking tastes. There's a lot of confusion surrounding dude, this is like a full-on Spark Notes.
Dude, I wasn't stuttering. I was doing fine.
Sorry,
You're stuttering.
you were taking too long. Also, we need a straight up fucking quick answer.
Hey, Google.
All right, basically, the difference between Scotch and bourbon is how they're barreled, how long they take, what they do before.
Yeah. All
But
right.
like when they first start batching it, it's all the same ingredients.
All right, we'll come back to that. So we didn't even get to the Big O's beer scale.
Oh
right?
yeah, we have to finish this.
Drinkability.
I think between us three, we averaged like 7.2 for
right.
drinkability.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just cleaning.
Does anyone need any more beers, gentlemen?
No, we're good.
Yeah, I could use them.
All right, you're good.
All right,
Shamo?
so we
Yeah.
did drinkability. Do you want me to write it down? I don't know. if
Write
you
what
can-
down?
What we rated it.
Oh,
All right.
I got it. I got
All right,
it.
and that. I'm taking this.
Also, I think it's time to shock.
Oh, no.
Almost.
Okay, let's wait.
All right, let's
A second. All right,
Let me grab a
we
couple.
still have to rate these. We have like
We
three
have-
more things.
Yeah, there's 5, right?
I have
Four.
I have
4.
3 more PBRs in my bag.
Oh well, shit. Let's
Let's
gotta
finish the
drink
beer
those.
week and then we'll move on.
and then leave these to shotgun.
Carl, what'd you give it? A 7.3, 4?
Yeah.
4?
Yeah, and you gave it for drinkability what, a 7.2?
I think like a 7.7. Something like that.
Yeah, I gave it a 7.
Yeah.
Next on the big ol'.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, that I spilled that beer and it flustered me.
Well, thank you for cleaning it up.
Because
Yeah, I was
Seamus
concerned. I'm
is
like,
the
no way, I'm
utmost of
not on the
gentleman.
soundboard.
Yeah. Can't have Max come back angry.
Oh my god.
No,
I was like, oh shit, not
Oh.
not out
Hey,
of all things, not the
Actually,
soundboard.
real quick, I'm gonna call Max.
Maxi poo.
Well, we have him. See what he's drinking.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, overall, pretty average score. 7 for Wyatt, 7.4 for Carl, 7.7 for me, 8.4 if it was in a bottle. But we're out of the can right now.
You guys hear
So
that?
bottles?
All right, here we
yeah,
go.
that's right. Andy, how would you rate your bullet bourbon, bud? If you're still out there, he might have dished us.
Nah, he didn't ditch us.
He might have.
Nah. If he does, I'm gonna drive to Grand Rapids tonight and punch him right in his fucking dong.
Oh, come on, Max.
He's out there fishing, doing his thing.
He's probably
But he couldn't even catch a cold. And he's out here fishing.
Wait.
Please leave your message.
All right. Let's all leave a message.
There we go.
819
I'll put him in the headphones. You guys yell at him.
Wow, way to go, Max.
Hey, buddy, how's it going? I wish you were here, but you're not, so fuck you.
Hey, yeah, we just tried to call you to put you on the show. I guess, you're just out doing more.
You
important
just-
things.
Must not be a fan if you're not watching. I don't know.
Exactly.
Hey, bud, love you. Just give us a call back if you want to get on the show.
Hey.
All right, we'll take it.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect.
Andy, we'll call Andy.
8.5 out of 10.
Let's go,
Classic.
bud.
Are you just sipping it straight? And nice couple ice cubes?
A couple rocks.
Just a little bullet bourbon in the glass.
Let's get Andy in the stew.
What to do, baby?
How you doing, Pancho?
What's up, Pancho?
Doing good. Just drinking some bourbon and doing bad shit, you know?
Are those? Is it bourbon on the rocks?
It is, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh, bourbon on the rocks, baby.
Andy, you know the difference between bourbon and scotch?
I don't.
Son of a bitch.
It's the fucking
You guys-
I think scotch is like super aged or something like that. And it's smoky.
smoky. It's got a very smoky flavor.
Yeah.
One's called scotch and one's called bourbon. I don't know.
Damn, that guy
Spell
hit
them,
the-
Andy. Spell them.
Appreciate. Hey,
Bro,
are you
Andy
working
hit
yet,
the
or
ni-
are you partying tonight?
I'm just sitting back and watching you guys all night, and I'm sipping my bourbon, you know?
Hell yeah. That's
Andy,
the true fan.
next time I come to Grand Rapids, I'm smooching you right on the goddamn lips. I swear to God. Look
Hey,
at me. I'm
Andy.
pointing at you, Andy.
Yeah.
Andy, what comes after drinkability on the Big O list?
Chuggability.
Chuggability.
All right, we're gonna keep you on for the beer rating. All right.
All right.
Is that cool?
Badass.
All right, cool.
Hell yeah.
Wyatt, chuggability, PBR.
10 out of 10.
What, can you chug?
You got that? Should I?
Well, yeah.
Yes, that's the
bud.
whole fucking point of it. Andy, yeah, you're on the mic, so you
Billy
can talk
Goose?
as much shit if you want.
All right, badass.
Am I allowed to shotgun it, or do I just have to crack it and chug
You're
it?
allowed to
Give her a
do
good half chug, bud.
All right.
yeah,
You
for
ready, Andy?
half
Hear this
chug,
bad boy.
half chug, whatever you want.
Yeah.
I love this beer with my whole heart. Is it my favorite? No. But it's up there.
All right, well, give us a chuggability.
Down the hatch.
All right. What would you rate that?
I keep it at a 10 out of 10.
Yeah?
Out of 10?
This guy. This guy chugs everything.
Andy, have you chugged a PBR before?
Yeah.
What would out of just memory? It could be a light rate. What would you give it compared to a Busch Light, Miller Light, a Bud Light?
Busch Light isn't fair. Busch Light is not fair.
PBR, I'd give her like a 7.6.
7.6. That's fair rate.
Chad Clifton.
Clifton, yeah.
All right. I'll
Nice.
give her a chug. Are we on time? Like, are you watching this video?
Oh,
while
yeah.
we're talking.
I actually got you guys. You're a little bit ahead of me.
Okay.
I
Just-
got you guys on the airplay.
just a tad.
Alright,
It's always a little bit
A
behind.
little wee bit.
All right. Chuggability.
A couple two tree.
Carl?
Uh, I'm gonna give it a
6.
7.3.
Ooh, back to back 7 point. Oh, never mind. You got 7.4.
Who can guess who was a 7.3?
Oh, I'm not.
I'm
not good like that.
Here's a hint. Boise State offensive lineman.
You're in college.
Yeah, buddy.
Andy knows everything, bro.
So I like to hear.
Bro, Andy's the
I like
best
to hear.
of us.
Him and Corey Hall played.
Yeah.
Both from Boise State. All right, Seamus. Chuggability, my
All right,
friend.
chuggability.
Let's see.
Andy, great to have you on. This is kind of nice.
It's kind of cool. I like it.
It is. Seamus?
I love Paps, baby. I'm gonna give it a solid 8.4.
Fucking
8? Is that the first time you gave an 8?
Javon Walker?
Is it?
Yeah.
Banger, dude. That's a big.
I
that's
love
a big-
Paps. I drank a Paps last night in a bottle.
All right.
Bottle chuggability is about at least 0.7
Pabst Blue
more
bottle
than
chug is. I'll
better.
put that above can. All right. So
Yeah.
then we have probability you drink it again, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Let's
Wyatt-
hear Andy's first.
All right. Here you go, Andy. Pabst Blue. You're drinking a Pabst Blue. What's the probability you'll drink it again, Andy?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Got you. I'd go 8 out of 10.
Solid.
8 out of 10. 8.0. A Donald Driver that
Yes,
you
sir.
drink it again.
The
Legend.
fucking-
Hall
the-
of Famer.
The best smile in the league
Literally.
ever.
That's lit.
No doubt.
I can go. I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go 88.7.
Nice. It deserves it.
I'll go,
What was that, Andy?
A little Jordy now.
Thank
Yeah.
A
you.
little Jordy,
you.
baby.
See, I'll go
Thank you.
8.5.
A
He
Greg?
changed?
Greg.
You'll give it a
Oh.
Greg? Hey,
A
I
little
fuck with.
Greg
I'll give it
As,
a.
as
Yeah.
much as like he fucking hated on him, he was a great receiver.
Hey, I mean, yeah. Hey, Andy, real quick, since we're here, what do you think? Do you have hate towards Greg Jennings because of the beef?
I mean, like, no, not really. The man helped us win us a Super Bowl, right? So,
I think Rodgers might have been in the wrong on this one.
I think. See that I've gotten a lot of smoke like talking about this situation with non-Packer fans.
Roger, did you hear the story of what happened?
Yeah.
Rodgers was they were playing.
Like, he came out and he called Rodgers out, like, again and again and again. He's basically just trashing the Packers and Rodgers. So, like,
Well,
But, like, while
what
they were
Greg
still
Jennings
teammates.
was pissed about, what the whole story was, it was during a
Oh,
game. I can't remember who they were playing, but
it was like the Vikings or something.
Yeah, it was
and
the
then
playoff games
somebody,
against the Vikings.
Somebody came up to Rodgers and basically said like, "Oh, you can take Jennings or something like in that sense, like, oh, just take him."
I think the defender was like, "Oh, you should come over here," and Rogers like, "Oh, you can have him," or something.
yeah.
And like, granted, Greg Jennings, I really think he took it too far.
Well, I mean,
That's a pretty.
I
That's,
kind
like,
of,
that's kind of bogus.
I kind
But-
of understand though.
Dude,
like, I get
look,
it.
if I was in that situation, I don't care how good Aaron Rodgers is. Like, in that situation where, like, at first I looked like the bad guy, even though I was trying to do everything for this team.
I mean, depending on the money you want to make, you should care how great
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is.
Oh, buddy.
Hey, Andy.
I'll
Thought.
take it.
I want a thought from you, Andy.
Yeah.
What do you think the future of Devontae Adams looks like with Derek Carr?
I mean, he'll still be one of the best receivers in the game.
What do you think about
doubt.
Derek Carr? What's your thought on Derek Carr?
I think he's a fucking gunslinger.
I think he's
He-
a gunslinger,
Dude,
dude.
I
like,
think so too.
He's gonna be the closest.
Just from the quarterbacks we know, if you had to compare Derek Carr to Rodgers or Favre, he's
Brett
more like
Favre.
where
A
he just
Favre,
goes
dude.
down. He's a gunslinger. He's gonna make his mistakes, but like he's very good.
I mean, you'd
Yeah.
rather,
And, like,
if
he's-
you're Derek Carr, you'd rather be compared to Rodgers.
And
but-
also,
Right.
like,
and the Raiders they got Darren Waller,
Teller, Waller. Oh,
dude, Darren Waller he can go from tight end to slot.
Dude,
He can block and run fucking out routes. Yeah.
who's
Give
their
me a dog.
who's their running? What's their running game? They don't.
Yeah, they got rid of Ingold.
Well, yeah, he plays for Miami.
Yeah, that was
Alec Ingold from Bayport is the highest paid fullback in the NFL.
yeah, dude. And me and Carl, we played ball against
He gets
him.
paid like, I think.
Also, fuck you. Your senior year, you didn't play that game, and I got stuck at fucking left tackle. And
No, I couldn't play defense, bro.
Yeah, dude, I had to sit there.
It wasn't my decision.
I know it wasn't your decision. Granted, the coaches made the right decision.
You think I bet Devontae ends up coming back to the pack later.
Do you,
I
do
guarantee-
you think so? I don't know. He willingly left.
What do you think?
Well,
what do you think, Andy?
not
totally.
willingly.
Not
Hey,
totally
let the man on the phone.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell him let him go. Andy, talk.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I mean, his best friend is Derek Carr.
Well, exactly, but I mean, if Aaron Rodgers was still around for another 8 to 9 years, which Devontae will be, then I could see it. But he's just not going to be. I don't think he has any reason to come back to Green Bay.
Yeah. I guess it's true.
Unless
Rodgers did say in his interview when he was on the McAfee show draft night, he said he's like my decision coming back, I thought Devontae was coming back.
yeah.
And he's like, with the money the Packers offered him and being able to play with me for a couple more years, I thought he'd take it. And then he basically just said, like...
Yeah, but then also...
he said Devontae looked at, or like, kind of went towards Rodgers to help him get the fuck out of Green Bay.
Yeah. And, like, that was one of the coolest things, like, the behind the scenes.
I mean...
Is like, can you blame Adams for that?
No,
Like,
no. I mean, he's
he
like
wanted to
one of the
pl-
best receivers in the game. Like, he's got to
and,
get
like,
paid.
If I were in the NFL and I played on an opposite team of Chris Fralick and I got the opportunity to go play for Chris, or like go catch balls from Chris,
Yeah.
I get it.
I'd take it.
It'd be like, okay, all right, I'm going to make this comparison in high school football. It'd be like if I were a wide receiver, a star wide receiver in high school, catching balls from James Morgan.
Yeah.
And
Like,
then
pretend you're
I
Sully.
got traded, and then I wanted to get traded to East. Because like, Chris is more of a Chris. Yeah, I don't know.
There's no better way to put it.
Okay,
Chris,
I had a question for Andy. What the fuck is my question? I
Uh,
gotta think. Andy, don't hang up yet. I got a question for you.
All right.
Gotta think of it though first.
This guy.
Oh yeah, okay. Who's Packers number one wide receiver this year? Who's number one?
I honestly don't think they have one.
You don't think
Right
Lazard,
now-
You don't think Lazard's the one?
Andy.
Wait,
Andy.
let him talk.
He'll be the one, but I don't think he's a one. They'll have a 1A, 1B, 1C.
All right, Andy.
Yeah.
Question right now: if you had to make a choice, who you think's going to be the number one, who would you pick?
As of right now, it would be Lazard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Most tenured.
That's it. I mean, what's the most? I mean, I get he has had Devontae in front of him and shit like that, but
that's something hard to follow.
I don't think he's done anything to be like, oh shit, like watch out.
He hasn't. I don't think
But
he's got the
also, do you
opportunity.
remember fucking Devontae's first 2 years?
Yo,
Oh,
can I?
yeah.
Can I be
I remember
straight?
saying trade him.
Yeah.
Yo, this is my opinion right now. I obviously always would love to have Devontae. Every team would.
Yeah.
You would never want to trade him. But the excitement of Devontae leaving is the expansion of Aaron Rodgers' game.
Yeah.
Because I do think personally that Rodgers got nitpicky with Devontae,
Yeah.
which is understandable. Like with his game last year.
Like, can you come?
But with, like, we've all seen, and Rodgers has said it himself, the way he can pick the ball, the game apart with anybody who can catch the fucking ball around him.
Yeah.
I'm stoked to see. I really think Rodgers is going to have a fucking crazy year, and I think everybody's going to be a part of it.
And see what's crazy is I think he's gonna have.
Wait, Wyatt's going to go real quick.
I really think Aaron Rodgers. It's either gonna be one of his best years ever, or it's gonna be one of his worst years ever.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say? Like, because
I think our true threat this year is that like people, they don't know who to double stack. They don't know what
Yeah,
it is. Like
that's- and
it's
then
just an
Aaron
open
Rodgers-
field. I think
Rodgers
that's
can-
our threat this year.
and Aaron Rodgers can pick that apart.
Yeah.
And like the way he's been talking in interviews and stuff, which obviously, like, yeah, maybe he's saying it just to the media.
Dude, I think this year's going to be nuts.
I think so,
we
too.
got AJ Dillon, who's just starting. Like,
Quadzilla.
he's really starting to get his.
Dog.
What was that?
A dog.
A fucking dog. Andy. All right, Andy, give us your like full intake on the Packers offense. What do you like? How you think they're gonna fucking go hard?
I do, to be honest with you. I mean, they'll have it's like a game or two to get the passing game down. I do believe, but I mean, shit. A.J. Dillon and
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones in the backfield still, like, the way they utilized Dillon last year,
Dude.
like, it's just going to keep getting better.
Filthy.
Like, those two are two-headed monster, top 5 duo in the league.
Filthy, Seamus.
My hot take with the Packers receivers,
Big
by
ol' hot take.
midseason- By mid-season, one of the rookies is going to be the number 1 target.
Dude.
Ooh, I like
believe
that.
you.
I like
I-
that.
See, I believe you.
I think it's not going to be Christian Watson, although I think he will have a good year. I think it's going to be
He'll have a good year, but he's not going to be number 1.
Who you think it's gonna be?
Romeo Dobbs.
Oh, who's he? UCLA?
No, he was like on I don't even fucking know. Like Nevada or out of like some
Who did we get out of UCLA?
lineman.
Oh yeah. Oh, that fucking guy with the fro.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
My guy.
No,
I also think Amari Rodgers returns from the dead.
dude.
Yep.
Hey,
Bro,
what about like
I'm
is
talking making
is
big plays.
Bakhtiari gonna be back full?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I think they're going to test him during the preseason, and that's going to be where not only as fans, as coaches, and as players, they test him.
all right. One more thing on the Packers before we move on, Andy. I want to know, what do you think your impact that Sammy Watkins is gonna make on the Pack?
Some veteran leadership a little bit. I don't think he's gonna be the guy.
No.
No.
He's gonna have a good season. I think he'll have 700 receiving yards this year.
Okay.
What do you think the positive impact of him being there is? Like with him and Cobb, those are two big vets, right?
I mean, yeah, big vets. Obviously, guys who have been there before and know what it takes to win, and know what it takes to be a good receiver in the league. I mean, Sammy Watkins has not had for what he was. Like, hasn't been the guy, but he's had a good career.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, he's getting old.
And, like, he wants to prove his point this year.
Adds competition. Like, it's gonna be nothing but a good thing.
All right, Andy. We're gonna let you go, bud.
Love you, buddy.
We
Love you, buddy.
appreciate ya.
Glad you made it to the stew.
Yeah, man. Max didn't even fucking answer, so. What a piece of shit. All
We'll see you, boys. Great being on.
right,
Hey,
love you, pal.
see you, buddy.
Peace. Love you, boy.
All right, we'll see you.
But, like, going back on the Sammy Watkins, he has a lot to prove.
Yeah, but I think Andy was saying, I think one of the biggest benefits of having him on the team is just that veteran leadership, even between him and Cobb. Like we have a pretty young receiving core, a lot of rookies, and like you said, we don't have necessarily a number one guy.
No.
But I feel like these older guys can teach them some things and like lead
They
them
can teach
and lead
them.
the team and lead all these receivers to be star players.
What's great between Sammy and Randall is the fact that they can, in their prime, they ran wide out, they ran slot,
And you know what the
ran
thing
tight
is?
out.
Yep.
They can teach.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is so Watkins comes with obviously veteran status, his
Right.
experience in the year in the league, being there,
Right.
the
Yeah.
business, the play, everything. And so does Cobb, but Cobb is able to give Watkins the insight of
The inside
this
The
is what it's,
Packers,
this
yeah.
is what it's like to be paired up with Rodgers.
Yeah.
You know, this is what it's like. That you have to be on key. You have to. I mean, we don't know what it takes to be a wide receiver
Yeah.
for Rodgers, but like,
No.
obviously, Cobb and Rodgers have that. It was like Cobb and Nelson,
They got history.
or
you know?
Rodgers and Nelson. You know, and
They
it was
never
like-
missed a beat.
I think it's set up so well. But I mean, dude, the thing I'm most excited for is our fucking defense,
Dude,
bro.
I am pumped. We
On
lived a
paper,
life-
dude, we're
Yeah.
on paper we're dude,
Dude,
top
we're-
3
money.
defenses in the league.
We're ranked number 1 for the best secondary. This
And you
year.
know what sucks about being a Packer fan is the fucking opportunity for heartbreak. How fucking frequent
Yeah,
it
but
is.
how
I
also
swear I have like 3 heart attacks throughout the entire year.
opposite side of that is
like
how
being a
luck-
Lions fan.
How lucky are we to be able to feel that?
True.
I mean, yeah, I
At
guess.
least,
Yeah,
at
it
least
sucks.
we feel hope. Like at least we have this. Some teams are just like, meh.
I mean,
Yeah,
this
like,
year was
we
a
don't got
fucking. This year was a fucking, a fucking
That
doozy.
shit broke. That shit.
We should not have lost in the first round, but
No,
whatever.
That shit fucked me up.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, at this point, like, it's hard. Obviously, once it's always exciting, and once we get to like all right, second round of playoffs. And it's like, fuck, dude, I can't take another NFC championship.
I know.
But also at the same time, it's like, all right, we got to take this in because once Rodgers leaves, like, I'm not saying at this point, I'm not saying Love couldn't do this for us. I'm not saying anybody
No,
could.
and I
I
watched Love in college.
he was great for Nevada.
He was.
I
He
just
balled
watched
the fuck out.
I just watched a video of a game when Brett Favre got hurt and Aaron Rodgers got in, and I don't forget who the announcer was, but like they said something like, "Oh, like, you know, they're not gonna win many games with Aaron Rodgers in if they don't change something or do something different."
Yeah.
But look at him now. So like, you know, I do hate on Love a little bit, but at the same time, I'm right there with you. We don't fully, truly know
until they get put into that position.
Love's getting like okay. The fact that we're okay. I was disappointed
I was shocked.
in the Love draft.
I was shocked.
Oh yeah,
but
I was shocked, and I was like, "What the fuck? We
But-
need a linebacker. We need a defense."
what they're doing now is what I hope. Like when they picked him, I was like, all right, if you're gonna fucking pick this guy, you better hold on to him and make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
right.
So he's spent this is fourth year.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah.
spend probably the same amount of time
As
Rodgers spent behind
Favre.
Favre,
Yep.
get to learn,
Yeah.
and if he can, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And what
And I respect. I
Time will tell. That's all. That's all we got.
and Gucci, dude, Gucci's a fucking hell of a
Dude,
draft.
he is.
bro.
He is.
He is.
Yeah.
Also, his fucking free agency pickups.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing. Yeah. He's doing
He
work.
does great, dude.
He's doing work. Yeah. Hey, we still
All right.
we still have one more rating on this. It's the probability we drink another one.
All right.
All Holy shit! Yeah, we got to get moving too.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't. We take as much time as we fucking want.
Yeah, we're
but-
doing great.
No, it's our podcast.
But yeah,
yeah.
probability you guys would have another past blue ribbon.
All right, hold on.
He's
I don't
Jogging
know.
every single-
Let me try it again.
yeah.
Probability. I give it like an 8.2.
8.2.
A Richard Rodgers, right?
Yeah.
But
Bet.
You goddamn right. Lock.
you know, Paps have been like I've drank Paps since a long time, but like I've never been a big fan of it. This is like my favorite. If I ever boil brats, I boil them in Paps.
and Paps, hands down.
But I've always thought
That's a good
Paps
way to put it.
tasted like super like kind of pissy like to me like.
It's a little stanky.
But like lately, I don't mind.
Going down
But
pretty
I
nice.
like eating ass. So why the
I do
fuck
too.
is the difference
You're
between
right.
a beer tastes like biz?
You're right, dude. You're 100% right. I'll give it a 8 point. I'll give it an 8.3. A Crabtree.
Ooh.
Solid
Also,
crab
the
drink.
goat, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, what? Do you guys miss? Dude, I miss Kurt Benkert. I was at the game where he took the fucking victory knee.
I mean, I
lost-
the guy, but I also loved Matt Flynn.
Oh, dude,
Matt Flynn was
Matt
baller.
Flynn. Matt Flynn tied the record for most fucking touchdown passes in a half. He threw
against the
six
Patriots.
he threw 6 touchdown passes in a half, bro.
Yeah.
Did we already do probability? Because I got a bunch of.
Yeah, probability.
Well, this is like. Never mind. For me, I have like 3 numbers down for. I got 4 down for Wyatt. I don't know how that happened. I got 4 down for you. We didn't even get to affordability, but that's fine. We could probably skip that one. For me, probability I have another one is like a solid 9.4.
A fucking Lowry.
Dude,
Dean
Dean
Lowry.
Green.
Yeah.
Still in the pack? No.
No, I don't.
Chargers. I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean,
He's in
I'm
an
probably gonna
AFC.
have one tonight when I go pick up Denny. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
Paps in a bottle, please.
I think we all have to go.
My favorite thing about drinking Paps out of a bottle is they always have card numbers under the caps.
Yeah.
And I used to go to some places when you order a Paps, you take a guess at the card number, and if you get it right, you get the beer for free.
Hey. If you drink a Pabst, who do you think of?
Ooh.
One person you think of when you drink a Pabst.
Probably my dad. My dad likes Paps a lot.
Okay.
What about you, Carl?
John Clucky.
John. Oh yeah.
That's
true.
What I was.
That'd be
gonna
the
say.
second guy.
Through
yeah,
and through.
for sure. Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Bro, that motherfucker
He was-
he doesn't miss.
No.
I miss that fucker.
Me too, man.
I'm talking like
Me-
he's dead, but yeah,
I
I
know.
miss Jack. Hey, clock you if you're listening, but I'll miss you.
Hey. Hey, man, but that's
Max,
our...
Max used to talk about this bar who would sell a Pabst Blue, a shot of whiskey, and a fucking Marlboro.
Yep. I've
Oh.
seen that somewhere, too, yeah.
God damn.
That's a hell of a deal.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was the longest rendition of Pabst
Beer of the
Beer
week.
of the Week.
Beer of the week.
Episode 70.3.
And what are we going to talk about after? Whatever the fuck we want. Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, Beer of the
You wanna
Week,
know why?
episode 70.
Because fuck them, that's
And
why.
I am not plugged in, so it's not going to play.
Classic Carl.
Classic guy.
Classic Clat. All right, lads. We're having a great day.
I tell you what.
And this is episode 70.
Point three.
Beer of the Week.
The drunk.
Beer is
Yeah.
Put it in my belly. Yeah, I love beer.
Yeah.
I love beer. Beer of the week.
Beer of the week.
Beer of the week. Yeah.
Beer of the week. Beer of the week.
Yes, sir. I know you're good, Pabst. So yeah, we got a little catch up. What's going on with you guys? Anything
Yeah,
new?
dude. Not, but job searching.
Job searching.
Job searching, dude.
Good for you, Carl. We've talked too many times on this show.
What the
about
fuck
how-
does that even mean for me at this point? Dude?
Buddy, I got a
Just on
job
to the
lined
next
up
one.
for you.
I know, but I'm trying to like
branch
trying
out?
To, I'm trying to do something like concrete's like it's just like backup. All right, I can do it. I enjoy it. Keeps me fit.
you
It's-
can kind of do it.
I can make money. I can rake and I can be a bitch. I'm good at being a bitch in concrete.
But you're my bitch.
That's what I'll say. In concrete, I'm good at being a grunt. I'm not gonna say a
Yeah.
bitch. I can't finish. I can. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have Uncle Jeff there to sit over your shoulder and make you feel
Yeah,
nervous the whole
RIP.
fucking time.
But yeah, I can make good money being a grunt doing concrete. But I was like, I mean, fuck dude. I just wanted to do. I was thinking of like, all right, if I actually want to apply for something, what the fuck do I want to apply for? And like, I love woodworking, dude. I really
Yeah.
like
I know you do.
woodworking's fun. And this is what I do for a living right
And-
now for Windows, but it like what
It's
I
not
do,
like custom, it's just-
boring.
Yeah, it's just
I do the
same
same thing
Yeah,
over and over and over again.
it's pretty cool that this place that called you back to was like a custom thing, so a custom woodworking
I mean,
job. So it could be
it's-
like
and,
new
like,
things all the time.
When you,
It's
like,
interesting.
When you
Same-
were working with Barry and you got to do your own thing,
Dude, if
I
I
could tell
could
you
work
took a lot of pride in all the shit you
if
did.
I could work for Barry full time, and that, I mean, dude, that's a dream. To do what Sawtooth does
Yeah.
is my dream. Like, sincerely, is like the only thing I could see myself doing. Like,
Over like
yes,
For a
actually-
long time.
So I'll tell you guys, there's two things that I like want to do. All right, so like custom woodworking, fun, like Barry, like fucking custom bars, like.
Someone
like,
tells
thing-
me something,
yeah.
and someone tells you something, and then you get to
Yeah.
just like envision it.
And I mean, okay, I'm not gonna talk on their situation, but like the way they have it set up, like, oh my god, it's beautiful. They have their own shop. They get to just fucking do whatever they want, custom
Right.
woodwork. That, or I'd love to be a fucking like a teacher, of like a special ed teacher, and just coach football.
yeah.
Love to coach
Dude,
football.
I would love to coach football.
I want
more
to
than
turn East
anything.
around. That's like been my biggest thing for.
Dude, that's my thing, but with
Dude,
the
I-
whole concrete thing,
Dude,
I don't
so-
have the time, bro.
So I ran into I'll say, I won't say his last, Coach K.
Yeah.
You know who Coach K is?
Yeah.
Dated Showtime's sister. Yeah, all right, you know.
Damn right.
Yeah. So I ran into
Which
him.
is hilarious, by the
Yeah.
way.
He's a bartender at a bar down on Washington.
Yeah. I know he's, yeah.
Yeah. And so I asked him, I was like, how's East, dude? Like, and he's like, I quit. And he was like the last OG coach from us.
Yeah.
And he just quit this year. So he was like, he held on for fucking 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, why, dude? And he's like, dude, it's just East is going downhill. He's like, I don't even think East will have a team in like 2 years.
Really?
He's like, I don't even think they'll have a football team at East anymore.
They're going to have to merge schools.
And dude, and I, like my
Dude, that hurts.
and he told me, he's like, the coach who took over, he's He shouldn't be there.
Coach Nelson.
And I told Klug this. All right. I told him the same thing when he was hired. I was talking to Coach K, and I was like, East, it does not need a religious motherfucker, because no one. Whether you may be religious at East, but like that's not how it fucking
not
goes.
how it is in football.
They need a motherfucker who knows, like, all right, bitch, you're not going to class. You're not fucking playing. I don't care if you say your fucking amens, bitch. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
They need us. They need me, you. Like, they need Zeb running the defense. They need Chris running the offense. I'll be the fucking head coach.
They need me as a linebacker coach.
Yeah, Stocko and Sullivan can run the DBs.
Yeah, because
oh my God, we could turn that bitch around.
Stocko was smart,
dude. They
in terms of how to play.
They turned down Coach Minnow
for a head coach. Yeah,
for head coach.
Yeah, and they fucking hired Coach.
All right, so
beside the point.
Beside the point is. My dream has always been like to turn East football around, because nobody knows how to fucking do it.
No one has any more history.
Dude, we know
in
what
terms
the fuck
of
is
Green Bay.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to deal with the kids, bro.
They
hired
pride.
this guy, Coach Nelson. Great dude.
Great
Awesome.
person.
But he's
not
and
like even
he doesn't come from the same fucking
the struggle
circumstances as these kids.
Yeah.
And like I remember like the first time I met him, he's like, you know, like we don't because I was gonna be a linebackers coach, and so I interviewed with him, and he's like, you know, he's like I don't want any cursing, I want it to be formal, and he's like, and then he started talking about like, you know, prayer before games, and I told him like, you know, like, coach, like respectfully, dude, like I out of all due respect, no disrespect to your like religious beliefs, but I asked him, I was like, do you understand where you're coaching? He's like, yeah, and I was like,
I don't think
dude,
you do.
I was like,
he thought he did. Like, no, and like I had a fucking opportunity. Like when I first got back,
dude. No, we all need to coach. We need to coach. Chris needs to be the O coordinator. I just need to be the offensive coordinator, just to boost people up.
Yeah.
Zeb needs to be the defensive coordinator.
Zeb was the smartest motherfucker.
Yeah.
That I played with,
dude.
Like,
because if somebody doesn't turn East around, dude, they're gonna join with West.
Yeah, and they did that with the fucking baseball team.
That's what they're gonna do. Which, like,
don't get me wrong, like, it'd be in terms of squashing that beef, it'd be nice.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, let's get past it.
All right.
Anyway.
Keep going.
All right. Oh, a little pause.
Oh, a little posky.
So why you pour Crete? Your family, they own a hell of a concrete company.
Yeah, I didn't even get to pick my fucking job. I was working the day after I graduated high school.
And probably during, too.
Oh, I was working. The only summer that I didn't work was going into senior year, because I was like, I want to dedicate myself to football. And I told my dad.
Yeah, you went to Iowa.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah, I was the only one to play college ball. I was not the biggest, the strongest, the fastest. The only reason why I got a fucking half scholarship was because I wanted to be good. I wanted to prove my point, mainly to my coaches that I had in high school. Because I got my big break because some of the people.
So you went to how'd you find what college did you go to?
It was a junior college in Iowa, Ellsworth Community College.
All right. How'd you end up getting in contact with them? Did you send film there?
I sent film there. I sent film to all the community colleges.
Yeah.
In Minnesota.
Yeah.
Iowa, Illinois. I sent them to all the D3 schools.
All right. So you're in Iowa. The move from Green Bay to Iowa. Go there. You're excited. You're about to play a little community college, which I mean it's ball, bro. It's ball.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, no one worked harder. I don't give a fuck about D1.
Yeah,
I'm talking people like, yeah, they fucking work out and they're on a strict schedule, but everything's laid out for them. They have the golden path. If you're good enough, I'm not gonna hate on that.
Yeah.
But going into a junior college after 2 years of not playing ball,
it's a grind.
I went between when I graduated and when I finally made it to college ball. I paid so much money to just get better.
So how was it? How'd you? So like you first get there, you're getting. You're getting your helmet. You're getting your pads. Isn't that a great feeling?
Yeah.
No matter what level you're at, that's
Yeah.
always a fucking kid youth feeling.
And like
getting your helmet, getting your pads.
I got a lot of smoke right away because I was 20, going on 21. All these kids are like either bounce backs.
And you're probably a little smaller than them.
Oh yeah, because they're just some of the guy who started in front of me was a bounce back from fucking Alabama. Because he couldn't keep his grades up.
Yeah. Oh, so you're playing with big dog. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's one thing. People are
Yeah.
like, oh, junior college. They're like, oh, they're way steps below. No, most of them are bounce backs.
I mean, Rogers played community Butte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I got my fucking helmet and my pads, and
It was time to ball.
I was listed as like on the team, not just like practice squad.
Yeah.
You know how much pride I felt in that? I was like, I'm not doing this just for me. I'm doing this for my high school team.
Well, no, you were 90-something, weren't you? What number were you?
97.
7. All right.
Because I was a utility player.
Yeah.
I would run 3-point DN.
Yeah.
I'd be on the inside line as a fucking 3 technique.
Whatever it takes, bro.
I played.
Jealous, dude.
They asked me when I got there because I called them multiple times. I'm like, look, I'm coming down.
Yeah.
And I got there, and they're like, were you the guy who kept calling us? I'm like, yeah. They're like, all right, what position do you play? I said football.
Football.
I don't give a fuck.
You're like the community college Rudy.
I was like, I play football.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck where you put me at. I'm gonna do work. And I had to stay out after practice. I'd be running the bags. I'd be fucking taking on the 5 sled by myself. Because
dude, we had ballers.
To prove a point.
Chris should have played college ball. Chris was
Sully.
Sully
Out of
should've.
anyone, Sully.
Chris and Sully. Chris was great.
Chris was great.
Chris is a very.
I saved Chris' life
I hated Freilich, dude. Before I got into high school, I hated that fucker. And I'm proud to say, I was a starting quarterback coming into freshman year. I lasted about 2 weeks, but freshman year I threw more touchdowns than that motherfucker did. Then he turned out to be
off the 29
great.
fucking switch.
Yeah, I just threw like
Bro, you just
5
bombed
bombs.
it up and Sully caught it. Bro, that's
Put it
why
there.
I'm saying, dude, Sully. I know none of you guys know Sully, but that dude just went out and caught footballs.
All right, so all right. Besides football, did you go to college to do anything else?
I went
Just to
there
play
for
ball.
the sole reason to play ball.
So
I
did
tore my shoulder out, and they took away my half scholarship. And they're like, "Well, you're gonna have to pay for all this." I was like, "Well, you're not gonna see me tomorrow."
what did you went? Did you go to UW?
Yeah, I went to MATC for a year, then UWM for a year.
What'd you go to UWM for?
I was just taking general courses.
Gen Eds?
Yeah, it ended up playing out pretty well for me.
Yeah, it
for
did.
when I went back to finish school, because I didn't have to take any of those courses anymore, and that was kind of like my plan. Like going into it, I was like, I don't really know what I want to do.
Did you ever have the all right, so like talk about what you do.
I mean, I'm a software developer, so I'm just a nerd.
Yeah.
But you're our nerd.
Yeah, just started a new job about 2 weeks ago.
Hell
Haven't
yeah.
done anything as like an official software developer, but I mean, software development can go from just, building apps, desktop things to mobile apps from the ground up. Otherwise, a lot of the work I'm going to be doing now is like a lot of, I work for like a financial institute, so like a lot of background integration between databases,
So
apps that people use, and like things.
So it's like a
that.
bank. Do you work for?
Yeah,
Is it all right?
yeah.
You have
So like
one of
the customer or like what the
Uh,
investor or like the people who
No,
have
so-
accounts at the banks, like that's what.
yeah. So I work for a credit union, so it's a little different than a bank where there's no. It's a.
community credit union.
It's a little different than a bank where it's not like a for profit. There's no like private investors or
Yeah.
anything like that. It's all community based, which is
Okay.
why they call it like a credit union kind of.
Yeah.
So I'm not really doing anything like specific what like people ask for. It's more of like what we think can make
Benefit.
it better for our
Yeah.
members and employees and things like that. So a lot of it is just like upgrading. With the system they have now is debugging because like
So like it would be like the app. I have my bank app on my phone.
Yeah.
So it'd be like you make that a more accessible,
right. So
like
they
more
have
beneficial app than it is.
right. Yeah. So like they already have one right now. But one of the projects coming up is just improvements, making it better. Like I said, they have things in place already, but there's obviously always room for improvement.
Yeah.
So it's like improving things that are already in place, fixing things that, because no matter what, if you're using something, there's always going to be some kind of bug, something like small,
Some way to update,
something
yeah.
small can happen, updates, everything's always changing.
There's always.
So are you
something-
just sitting there right now, like knowing like the capability you have, and just like waiting, like, all right, give me a fucking project and let me like
Yeah.
help do something
Give me
instead
a-
of just
yeah,
fucking
like-
sitting here and watching?
In
Yeah.
terms of like, give me a chance to
Well-
actually prove myself.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. But there's so many different things. It's not just like one standalone application. There's like, there's this application that everybody looks at and uses. However, there's like 10 different things behind it that actually like make it work.
Do
You know
have
what
a-
I mean?
Do you work with a team?
It's just me, one other developer. So right
Do
now,
you guys split duties?
I mean, like in a sense, yeah. Like, if there's issues to come up, it'd be like, you want to work on this issue, or you do this or whatever. But in the coming future, there will be projects that we work on together.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess like team based.
Yeah.
But I haven't really done anything yet, mainly because like. I mean, I've only been there for 2 weeks. It's
Yeah.
impossible just to jump in on your first day and
Yeah.
just start doing
And, like-
things because you need to learn everything that's already there
Yeah.
first. So I'm kind of just like sitting there, like trying to learn everything, which like I am like a little bit, but you never really fully know until you like get in there
Yeah,
and
until
start
they,
doing
until
things.
they just throw you in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one thing for me is like I learn better hands on.
Me too.
Am I gonna fuck up? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
But if you want me to learn something and be good at it, throw me into it.
yeah, and I'm the same way too. So it's been a struggle these last 2 weeks where I'm just like watching videos. I've been reading a lot of different things that probably aren't even useful. I mean, useful in a sense, but like mostly I'm reading this stuff like reading about it, but I'm not gonna like retain it or like not necessarily retain
It's
it,
not
but like
that you won't retain it.
it's going to be completely different. Like, yeah, you can tell me like this is what this is, but I'm never really going to know like what this thing and how it works until like I'm actually in it.
Yeah.
So like
It's so much easier
Yeah.
like learning it when you're going through it.
exactly. So like these last 2 weeks I've just been chilling at home because I work remotely and
Just waiting.
I'm not gonna lie, it probably wasn't the best thing for me to do today, but I played like 2 hours of virtual golf. But
Hey,
so
but you
just
had
waiting
fun.
for
Hey,
the time.
But you had fun and you got
I had
paid
a lot
for it.
of fun, but I'm actually pretty excited for tomorrow because the girl I work with is finally was like, all right, we have a couple things, I had a couple things that come up, and like tomorrow we can work on them together. I'm like, fuck yeah, it's about damn time. I'm tired of doing nothing all day. You know what I mean? Like I had fun playing virtual golf, but like I also feel fucking bad.
Yeah, I mean that's like
You know what I mean? Like I
just
don't like I enjoy
soaking
this,
up
but like I
company
don't
money.
necessarily want to be doing this, but like at the same time I can't just read documents for
and
8
it
hours
Also,
a day.
rule number 1: always poop on company time.
dude, that's dead
Nothing's
ass.
better than working from home, going to the bathroom
But
whenever
that's
you want.
another-
I cook food.
it's
I
not-
take every once in a while. I'll go outside and sit on our porch, get some sun.
Dude, I get paid for taking poops.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how hard it is to like kind of get in the groove of things, like because you're
Especially working
working
from home.
fucking like
It's actually. I mean, it's been pretty. Well, like I said, I haven't really done anything.
I'm
so
saying
far,
like getting
but-
like working like because like all right, if I mean where I'm at right now, like I work in trades, all right?
Right.
So I start a new job, and I mean the person I am at, I mean at this point in the fucking point I am at my career, like if I start a new job and I don't know what's going on, like I'm not afraid to like stop someone and be like, "Hey, motherfucker!"
Yeah.
Or like, "Hey,
No, and like
show me what to do so I can
Yeah.
at least like stay busy." Like
even when I had you working with us,
Yeah.
you were never afraid.
no, yeah,
and,
just
and I'm the same way too. I have no problem asking a million different questions.
Yeah.
But if you're
However, I
talking
don't
over
really have
computer-
it. I don't have anybody at like my disposal just to like
It's so
you know
much-
turn around or go to the office next door, or, like just pop in and be like, hey, like
Yeah, because you
what,
can
like,
send.
I don't know what's going on.
You can send a message. To
I can
them,
send a message. They
but
got to
then
get back to me. You know,
gotta play a couple games of golf.
You know, like not text messages, but like say, yeah, well, yeah, you know, like it's just it's different. That's the one thing I am getting used to is just not having those people to talk to directly anytime I want to.
Yeah.
Because I do have a million questions, and then, like at my last job, I would just literally turn my chair around and ask them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it gets answered right then and
Yeah.
there. Now I
Face
have
to
I have
face.
all these questions. However, it would take days
send
to
an
get
email.
answers
Yeah.
to all these things.
And then you get an answer, and you realize you're like,
Yeah, and it's just it's a little bit more difficult. Obviously, we have meetings like video meetings and stuff like that. But it like that even is another thing because someone else is in the middle of something, and then you have to set up a whole meeting, and like it can't happen. It just can't happen like this. So it's hard to get questions answered, or just even ask those stupid questions that take like one word answers or whatever.
Yeah.
Because one word answers working from
Solve
home turns into several emails.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
look, one of the best. There's no such thing as a stupid question.
I truly believe that, dude. Like so we have all right. So I'm pretty like I'm tenured where I am right now, and we had this new guy who started, and this dude's probably 6 years older than me, but like he wants to fucking know shit, and in his head he's like he thinks he asks too much questions.
Yeah.
So like
There's never
and I feel bad
too
for this
many
guy
questions.
because when he got hired, my boss, who's his boss, like our shop boss, was trying to kind of get out and like go somewhere else because my boss has been there for 9 years.
Yeah.
And then so like everybody in the shop kind of had an attitude on how the company ran, and so this guy came in and like they kind of started putting that on him, like, hey dude, like shit's fucked up here.
Yeah.
Like don't expect much. Like they were like saying that shit. Like we're like I had to kind of tell the guy like, hey man, because he pulled me aside and he was like, man, like Stumpy, like I fuck with you. You don't really say much, so you kind of just sit in the wood shop and do your own thing. But if I ask you questions, like you're dope, like
Yeah.
And he's like, why is everybody fucking telling me all this bullshit about the company? And I was like, he's like, dude, you joined at a tough time, dude. Like, the company's kind of like we're busy as fuck. And the shop at my company, like, so there's probably 15 installers, and there's 4 of us in the shop.
Yeah.
And before this guy got hired, there's 3 of us, and we're undermined. We get paid less. We're expected to work nonstop,
Yeah.
constant, we're expected to like
work until the job's done.
the fucking the quote of our company is like custom work, like custom work that creates wow moments for your home.
Yeah.
And we do the wow, like we do that work. And so like everybody in the shop, including myself, I mean at this point like I kind of just hide in the wood shop, but like we all kind of hit a point where it's like, dude, we're not getting respected, whatever. And then this guy gets hired, and my boss, I already told him this, so it doesn't fucking matter. But like before he got interviewed, and like this is kind of who I am as a person. Like this guy was getting interviewed, and he was like the owner of the company. We could tell the owner loved this guy because he was super organized, and he's super organized. And as soon as his interview stopped, like the foreman dude like came up to me and he's like, "Oh yeah, the fucking owner thinks this dude's the best motherfucker alive. Like this guy's gonna come in here and fucking just get all the attention, fuck everything up, and like I'm telling my boss like, bro, dude, give this dude a fucking chance, bro.
Yeah.
All he did was interview, bro.
Yeah, right.
And then he got hired, and he was super good at organizing, made our shop look fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
But he wasn't putting out the work we needed because he didn't know how to do it. But he was
Right.
And my
was
boss,
doing his best.
my boss was talking shit more like, oh yeah, he's just wasting our time. And I like ended up like having to be the guy like, yo, dude, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, dude, we've been begging for a shop hand for like 2 years since I started.
Yeah.
Because we get fucking, we're expected to put out $9 million this year.
Yeah.
And we're at $4 million, and there's a couple months left this year. Like, and you've been talking shit about this guy since the day he like interviewed, like. And so I had to explain to this guy, like, hey, sorry, all these fucking guys have rotten personalities towards this fucking company. Like, I don't really want to be here either, bro. But like,
But
get yours, bro. Get yours, and like, I'll fucking put up for you. Like, I've told the owner, like, this dude kicks ass, bro.
Like, that's something about you, Carl, is like, yeah, you might not want to be here, but while you're there, you're going to fucking work your ass off.
And dude, that's what pissed me off. I'm okay. It opened my eyes. I can't say it pissed me off because I think it is on me. Like, so I've been wanting to move. Like I've been telling you, like I've kind of been wanting to fucking do other shit, just because like what I do right now, like it's.
You stop learning. You stop learning. You want to keep growing.
Yeah, dude. I'm at a standstill, and so like our company just hired their first HR person.
Yeah.
That they've ever had, and he's
good
been there
Lord.
for 5 days. He got hired last week, and yet the other day my boss came up to me. He's like, "Hey, HR thinks like you're just like tired of working here," and I was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
But like, why the fuck does this guy think he can say what? Like, I've been here for almost like 2+ years.
Yeah.
This guy's been here for 5 days.
They're good at telling those kind of things, though. You know what I mean?
This is what kind of opened my eyes. Yeah. This is what kind of opened my eyes. Is Adam was like, well, I mean, like he could just tell from your fucking face and like how you reacted to shit.
They're good at reading people.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
why they have that fucking job.
Yeah.
That's part of their job is to like obviously. I mean, it's to be there for the employees and like and they can sense those kind of things. They can see, whatever.
This is the first time, like, I feel bad. Like, I felt bad. Like, cause he said that he thinks you're checked out. And like, my first reaction was like, why the fuck does he think what he like? How can he even judge me? Doesn't know me. And then Adam said the same thing where it's like, he could just tell how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
And so I talked to Adam today. I'm like, do I really fucking like seem like I'm just done with this shit? And he's like, yeah, you kind of just like, don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first guy. I don't know. First time anybody's actually said it to me. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like you always have those thoughts in your head, and you don't think you're showing it, but like certain people, like an HR guy, they can see those things because that's part of their job is to overlook like the employees and like how like they're part of their job is also like looking for like the well-being of all the employees. So like that's something they look for.
It's kind of like a counselor.
Yeah.
Like, and like my first reaction was like, how the this all right? Like this is the first thing I said to Adam was like, why the fuck does this guy think he can fucking like say shit about that to me? And then I said,
was he wrong though?
I said that, and then like as soon as I said that, I was like, he's actually a pretty good guy.
Yeah,
he's a super good guy, dude.
No,
like,
totally.
And he knows what
but is he like totally wrong either?
he's completely right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know? I don't think it was like an ill statement.
And like, dude, my whole life, like my whole working career, like after working at like Jimmy John's and Zesties, like once I got into concrete and started like working real kind of jobs, like I've been working in freedom. So like Northern, when I first started pouring concrete, I'd work a summer, I'd work like 6-7 months, and then I'd hit the road.
Yeah.
And I'd just save enough money so I could be free for 3 months. And then every time I came back, I'd get a call from them, and they'd be like, hey, we'll give you like $2, like we'll give you a raise.
Yeah.
Come back. And so I just did that. So like I'm so hard at getting like being like complacent, like being comfortable somewhere.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I worked for a company where like I told my boss like, hey, like he knows. I was like, hey dude, like I'm applying. In the past couple days he's been like, all right, well like we can switch your position, like you can go in the wood shop, but you can do everything else in the shop. We'll just make you a floater. We'll get you raise.
Yeah, but like,
and
is
he's
that
like,
what you want?
And then he's like, dude, you can just drive to the park and ride in De Pere. I'll drive you to work every single day. And I was like, bro, dude, like, you can't, because
They're trying to keep you there.
But he was trying to leave too, which fucked. I gave him this shit.
Yeah.
He was trying to leave too and didn't get what he was trying to get. And then all of a sudden he's like, dude, I'll drive you to work every single day. I'll get you a raise. I'll do it. And I was just like, bro, dude.
I know. That's always a hard situation too. It's like, fuck.
I just don't feel like I'm doing it doesn't seem important.
I've tried to leave concrete 3 fucking times. But
yeah, I don't know why the fuck you haven't got. I mean, you're good at it. You're fucking amazing at it. You're an artist.
Yeah. Like
you are truly an artist. You and your
I'm
family
good
are.
at it, and
you guys are really good.
It's my fucking name on it.
Right.
And regardless of the fact whether I stick around or not, it's gonna be my company.
You've had to stick around more than just it being your family. Like you're fucking. You have to have a little something into it, right?
I take a lot of pride when I drive past some of the driveways I've done.
Yeah, dude.
Shit where
man.
People they call me.
You're good, dude.
Yeah.
You're good at it. You're fucking really good at it.
And like also the fact that I've tried to leave 3 times and shit didn't work out, and it's a great fallback thing.
And it seems, and this might be personal for the cast, but it seems like, but it seems like your BD's starting to respect you a little more.
Yeah, me and him got into it last October.
You guys have a good, better relationship than you guys have had?
Oh, yeah. I told him, I was like, look, I'm going to come back on the stipulation that you're not going to be such a giant fucking prick.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's worked out a little bit.
Yeah. Also, we figured out, when we're working on shit outside of the company, like working on the boat, working on his house, or working on my house, we figured out that we have about 2 hours before we start butting heads and getting mad at each other.
Okay.
So now anytime we start to work on something outside of actual concrete, we set a timer. As soon as the timer goes off at 2 hours, we're like, all right, I will see you tomorrow.
So since it sounds like you and BD have a better relationship.
Yeah, we do.
That's good.
We do.
That's gotta fucking feel good, dude.
It does. And that's something about transitioning into the mental health talk.
Yeah.
You know, my dad was always my hero.
Yeah.
Until I got to that point where I realized I was a grown up, he was a grown up, and we didn't see eye to eye for a long time.
He was just your boss, not your dad.
And that shit sucked.
Yeah.
I wanted a dad, not a boss.
Yeah.
And now it's about a 50-50 mix.
Cause I saw it when I worked for you. I saw stints of, I obviously knew he was I could see his father ways a little bit, but I could see he was just your fucking boss.
Yeah, he was my boss, and I wanted a dad more than anything.
Yeah.
I didn't give a flying fuck about how we were on the job site. I just wanted a dad to be like, let's go fishing. And then also a part of me was like, I spent 60 hours this week with that guy.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I want to hang out with you on the goddamn weekend?
Right.
One thing, dude, I must say, that I see, the thing that I can see that you got from your father is the loyalty. Because, I know maybe it's different for you because you're a son, but, the way, what I've always told people who ask me what it's like working for your dad was, BD took care of me, and BD gave a fucking shit about me.
He did.
And he
did.
really respected me.
Yeah.
And, I did always feel that from your dad, and that's kind of why I felt, shitty for you, because
you got more,
when
when you were working, you got more respect from him than I got.
Yeah, you did. I did 100%, and that's because especially when I first started working.
Yeah.
Whereas if I fucked up, you got bitched
I got
at.
yelled at.
Yeah.
My
and
dad never once raised his voice at Carl.
And yeah, that was fucking weird. It was,
But to me, I thought that was normal, and then fucking we
No, it
hang
wasn't.
out on the weekends and we talk about it, and then that's when I realized like,
But it was like I'm not gonna lie to
would
you.
I change anything? I don't think so. I'm happy where
Yeah.
I'm at. I'm happy.
Good.
Working for Everett's was probably the most difficult company. I won't even say company. Like it was the most challenging place to work. It tore you down to your fucking bones, but it was all worth it when the mud was poured and it was finished.
And you got to look at it.
And Jeff or BD or
The
Birdseed
compliments.
would look at you and be like, "You want a shot of Crown?" Like it wasn't like it was never like a hey, good job. It was like a
Congrats.
Buffet.
Buffet.
Yeah, like it was just a little like yeah. And I fuck with you. I fuck with your dad. The
I know you
loyalty.
Yeah.
Fucking, it is what it is. I don't think
I
I'd
just
ever.
don't know if I can do it again.
I don't know if I would. I
I
don't
can
know.
cut.
Like I said, I don't know if I'd ever change it because I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like right now,
I think
These
you've taught your
la-
dad a lot, and your dad's
yeah. Oh, I taught my
yeah.
dad. I told him I was like, when I moved back from Tennessee, I was like, here's the fucking deal.
yeah.
I sat my dad down, the person who I look up to the most, and the person I'm most scared of in my life. I sat him down. I was like, here's the fucking deal.
Isn't that a wild moment?
Dude, terrifying. I mean, on the surface I handled it like a champ, but I was shaking in my boots, and I wasn't even wearing boots, dude. I was wearing hey dudes.
You ever have? Do you remember like a first moment where you had like that first serious like adult human conversation with your parents that wasn't like them talking down to you? It was like, hey motherfucker, this is us.
I don't know if I like. I don't know if I remember a particular conversation. However, I do remember like after coming home from college the first time, I remember like actually like being able to like stand up and be like them saying something like no,
Yeah.
like this isn't how it is.
That's,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's exactly what like I was getting at. Like no, when you
Yeah.
when you stand up and tell them like no.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a hard thing to do, especially like working with your dad. It's like there's a hard balance between boss and dad,
Yeah.
professionalism and family.
Yeah,
Like
and my
there's
dad's
a
fucking workaholic.
yeah.
And especially in your situation where like your dad is fucking Birdseed. They're great at what they do.
Yeah,
But
because
you're-
that's all they.
At this point, right there with them.
Right.
So like,
I do
Yeah.
everything. I'm the fucking man.
and I
now,
think
which is weird.
What I
Yeah.
liked, like why I liked working for you, like because like the second time I worked for you guys, at that point your dad knew what I could do.
Yeah,
I wasn't like they knew I wasn't I couldn't finish,
No.
but I was a grunt worker. I could push barrels, I could rake,
You're
I would clean
Yeah,
up everything,
yeah.
and I was.
And like,
They didn't have to worry about shit after they poured. Everything was clean. I'd cut lines. It'd be cool.
Yeah,
And I think at that point, I saw a little more respect from your dad to you, where it was like he wasn't expecting much, like out of you because of me. Like like who the fuck's this guy coming into
Like,
this company?
that
Like
was
take care
that
of
was
him.
one of the main things. Is like I've only ever hired two friends. I hired you
And
and
JBP.
Jesse.
Yeah.
And,
Chubby
like,
Jesse.
Chubby Jesse. Fucking Jesse the Bod.
Yeah, dude.
No, and fucking,
Jesse's out balling now.
Dude, what was nuts is like there were times like right after I graduated, a lot of people were like looking for jobs. Can I come work for you? And I had to have to tell them no. And they're like, "Well, I thought we were friends." I'm like, "Look, we're friends."
But you don't
But-
want to work for my dad.
And I'm like, one, you don't want to work for them because I know you're not gonna last long, and that's money out of my pocket. I had to fucking tell them, I'm like, when we're on the job site, we're not friends.
Dude, I
Right.
remember this is so weird. I remember vividly the first time talking to BD is we were doing these apartments in Sheboygan,
It's your boy again, yeah.
and it was the first time I came on the job, and like we must have got there, and I don't know what time of year it might have been. We were taking blankets off and shit or something, but we were all sitting. It was me, you, Skickles, and Birdseed, and fucking what was the other dude's name?
Jimmy D.
Jimmy D.
That
Jimmy
fucking
D.
moron.
Yeah,
God
Jimmy
damn, that
D.
guy. That guy's dumber than a boxer.
Yeah, that fucking fart brain. But I remember like we sat around for like maybe a half an hour until Mud came, and then the sun came up. I remember this is the first interaction I remember having with BD. The sun came up, and BD looked at me and he's like, he said something. He's like, you look like a fucking kid or something. Like you look like a fucking. Who's this fucking thought off bastard? You know, like something. Like, yeah, dude. He's like, this kid looks like he's 5 years old. Like just got roasted, and then all of a sudden it was like, all right, Mud's here. And I was like,
right off the bat.
God damn. Best work. Honestly, working for your dad, working for Jeff, working under Jeff.
Uncle Jeff is my best friend.
Yeah,
Dude, I dream about him all the time. Dude, I passed today. Fucking Crete was 2 hours late. I passed out in the wheelbarrow while I was waiting. Like I kicked the wheelbarrow back and I passed out, and then I fucking had a dream. While I passed out, I had a dream about pouring concrete.
Was he bitching at you or just?
He was like, where the fuck is that little sawed-off bastard? And I'm sitting there in my dream. I was like, can you blame him for not wanting to board Crete? Are you fucking kidding me?
I remember, I think we were doing a house in, I think, Door County. Doing a garage.
Yeah.
And the mud was getting fucking boom, boom. It was fucking
burnishing.
Yeah, it was hard. It was getting hard. And Uncle Jeff was like, fucking get on, start finishing. And I was like, I don't know how to fucking finish concrete, dude.
No,
like
the first time we had you finish was those apartments down to Sheboygan.
Oh yeah, dude.
And
just
like,
getting.
I was running circles around everything.
Yeah,
but
like
like,
still don't know how to finish concrete. I remember, Jeff
come
looked
back,
at me and he's
I'll
like,
show you.
My pants were sagging, and he's like,
the boy from
Auschwitz.
Striped pajamas.
Yeah, the boy from the street. He's like, pull your fucking, you from fucking Auschwitz, just getting bitched at. He's like, hurry up. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, Jeff.
Yeah, the thing is, like, he was the person you wanted to, like, quote unquote yell at you.
He bitched at me for 5 hours, and then as soon as he was done, he was like, yeah, I'll come to Binghamton, I'll buy a beer.
Yeah.
Fucking,
and you know what we did? We went and drank those beers.
Did a bunch of cocaine.
A little bit. A couple, 2, 3.
All right.
I'm
going to give us, since we kind of roamed on this, I'm going to give us a mental health quote. We're going to hear it, and we're going to talk about.
A little talky talk.
Anybody, in the meantime, if anybody wants to tell a joke or something, feel free.
Dude, fucking, all right.
Oh, wait. We got Max. Max coming on. Buddy!
Hey, what up?
How you doing, pal?
What's up?
Doing great. How you guys doing?
Oh,
Not
we're in the stew.
We got Wyatt Everett's up here.
Hey, Wyatt. What up, buddy?
It's about goddamn time it only took 70.3 episodes.
How's Lake Geneva?
Dude, we're in Saint Germain.
Jesus.
Saint Germain.
Christ.
I've been saying it wrong the whole night.
Yeah, that's Lake Geneva.
You're all over
quite
the
a bit
fucking
south
place.
of Saint Germain.
Catching fish?
Dude, actually, Patrick caught probably the biggest bass I've ever seen in person.
Really?
Largemouth,
It
smallmouth?
was like, what's that?
Largemouth, smallmouth?
Smallmouth.
12-pounder?
19 and a half.
Damn.
And it was 3.5 inches, like 3.5 pounds. Thing was
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
That's
no.
a fucking
Did he reel it in
monster.
by himself?
Yeah.
Atta
did, and
boy.
Holy.
It was just him and Matt out in the boat. So, and they forgot a net. So Matt was like laying down.
Freaking out.
Dude, I'm diving in the
Yeah.
water. I see that monster get pulled in, I'm diving in if we don't got a net.
I think he almost did.
So what's it like compared to being at the Narrows up there? Is it nice?
Yeah, I mean, the cabin's so much nicer.
Yeah.
The lake we're on is small, but it's not bad. Like, I like it. I think it's fun.
Can you have Can you have the motorboat on there or no?
Yep, but we can't. We haven't. we rented a pontoon for this lake. Hold on, my Hercules is barking. Hercules, hey, come here, dude.
Hercules.
Hercules.
But yeah, so we rented a pontoon for the lake we're on, but there's really no spot to like put our boat in,
Yeah.
or like, so we put it in on a lake that's like 10 minutes away called Little Saint Germain, and so we've got that boat over.
How far is this out from like Lake Tomahawk?
Hello?
Oh.
Hola.
Something's going
Oh,
on.
I bet my mom's coming up. Sound like my mom.
Mama Kells? Yeah.
Max?
My headphones connected to your phone.
Oh.
Classic.
Hi, Mia.
That was funny.
How you doing? Can you hear us?
To myself. Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Quick question. How's my mom doing?
Great. Me and her stayed up till 3:30 talking and drinking,
That's awesome.
and so we've been hungover as fuck today. Your mom went to bed about 40 minutes ago.
Oh, Max. Max, I was going to say, tell Mama Kells I said hi.
Good. Yeah, she needs to rest.
Yeah.
She leaving tomorrow?
She's all tuckered out, dude.
I don't know if she's leaving. I'm not sure.
It's probably not at this point. How long you guys up there?
But we're leaving Sunday morning, so we got to be out of here by 8 a.m. Sunday.
And then yeah, we got Grandpa's birthday party.
Oh, yeah, that's on Sunday.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, Grandpa turns 91 on Sunday.
I'm going to make him the meanest Manhattan ever.
Apparently, yeah, there's a birthday bash Sunday at here.
At here.
At the stool?
At
the
the stew. All right, Max. So our beer of the week was Pabst Blue. If
Oh, fuck yeah.
it was a banger. So out of Miller Lite, Miller High Life, Pabst Blue, Busch Light, what else we got? Hams,
Bud Light?
Blaz,
Bud Light, and
Bud Heavy.
where would you rate PBR? Big Andy O's. What's the first one?
Pancho
Honcho.
Big O, Big Four beers.
beer scale.
1 out of
How would you rate the
17.
drinkability
The
out of all those?
drinkability of a PBR out of all those.
Wait, rank a PBR. Wait, rank the drinkability of a PBR out of that list you just said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Probably. How many beers is that? Like 10? Did you say?
All right.
Just like the most common ones you find at a bar.
What would be your
I'm
first?
not the biggest fan of PBR, but like I would prefer it over Miller High Life. I prefer it over Coors Light.
What would be your what's your favorite Wisconsin brewed OG beer?
Well, see, that's not a very long list.
Well, Pabst.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pabst, Miller High Life, fucking Spotted Cow, Two Women.
The OG.
Don't you
The
and
OGs.
don't you and Big Calf slam Miller Lights when you're out there?
Yeah, dude. We. I don't know if it's just like a deal or like they always have specials on them or what. But anytime I'm in Illinois, it's Spotted Cow and Miller Lights.
Do you like Miller Lights more than PBR?
Dude, I haven't had a PBR in fucking. Dude, the last time I had a PBR was in Milwaukee when they did the Tall Boys and you got a.
And a cigarette?
And a shot.
Yeah.
And a fucking PBR for like $7.
Dude, they taste great.
I did a cigarette chasing a BBR.
We
I'm fighting for that feeling again.
I'm drinking. I just actually cracked my first beer today. I'm drinking a Busch Light Apple.
just now.
Guess what Carl's drinking, Max?
It's been a tough day.
I'm drinking an apple too, bud.
Man, drinkability 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I drank probably. So I got home from work at about. Or I got a haircut. Got home from work at about 4:15. I started drinking PBRs, mowing the lawn. I probably drank 6 PBRs before the episode. And then probably 3 more once we got here.
Yeah, and then
Grandpa was tuned up.
Grandpa was tuned up. Yeah, definitely.
He seemed tuned up. His eyes were low. Yeah, Grandpa was tuned. Maybe not. I don't know. He's 91. Who fucking knows? Yeah, I think so.
But where's what is Shamo there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
here's a Jay.
buddy.
Oh, Shamo, what up, dude?
What's going on, brother?
Oh, just hanging out, man. Just hanging. Everyone's sleeping.
Enjoying the nature?
Yeah, dude. Enjoying nature.
I'll show you some nature, Max.
So how far, like, can you guys can't go into, like, town of, like, Minocqua at all, right? Or, like, is that far away?
It's like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Went there the second day to do grocery shopping.
Okay. So you got to go into town a little bit?
Not yet. I think I don't know when we're gonna do that because I mean maybe tomorrow. I guess when it's raining. There's really not like a big town, which is actually kind of nice because it doesn't feel super touristy.
Yeah.
But
That is
it definitely is. You know.
So did you go through Minocqua to get to Saint Germain?
No,
Or
I don't think so.
no?
I think it's like I think Minocqua's fucking west.
West. So it's you, the bro, and the family, and then mom and dad, and is the sister up there?
Yep, Kenzie's here.
Sister's there, and then my mom.
Yeah, your mom. Yeah, and then the whole family. My
Shame on.
brother, his 3 kids, and his wife.
It's called
nature,
baby.
You guys, you able to go like tubing?
Not yet. I think we're gonna try on Saturday.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, we haven't really done a whole lot of it. It is like a small lake. Like today, I went and kayaked around like probably a quarter of the shoreline of the lake.
Yeah.
Just was kind of like throwing, fishing a little bit. Had a huge fish on that snapped my line.
Ah.
This has been the trip of snap lines for me. I've had 3 big fish on that have snapped my line.
Oh
So
shit.
it's frustrating not being able to land that fucking.
It sounds exciting.
It's like-
100%.
It's like a chick saying she's about to give you a blowjob, and then like their parents walk in, and you're like, oh, fuck.
You've had 3 of those times.
Yeah. 3 of them.
Yeah, third time apparently wasn't the fucking charm.
Is it cool? Is there a cool little town there too? Like, or is it just like a grocery store, gas station, and then find
Well,
your cabin?
Those are the best towns, though.
No, I haven't really looked into it too much. There's like right close by. There's like a mini golf course and some small shit, but nothing like Minocqua. I don't know if like that lake, the Little Saint Germain Lake is like it's like a pretty big lake with tons of like cabins and jet skis and all that shit. So I don't know if there's like a Little Saint Germain town like downtown.
Yeah.
So we might try to find that, but that would be like the closest thing, because that lake is pretty cool.
So what are you looking at right now?
Oh, I'm on top, dude. So the house, the cabin we're in is like, it's like the main level. It's built into like a hillside, so the main level
Okay.
feels like it's on the second floor, and then the basement
Yep.
feels like it's kind of like on the base. Anyway, so I'm up on this big wraparound deck that goes around the whole front and side of the house. So I'm just sitting up
Let's go.
here overlooking the lake.
Ah.
Busch Light Apple on.
Ah.
Golly, boy, I tell you what.
Crackling somewhere down yon.
Don.
Ah.
Down yonder.
I'm fucking
Yeah,
happy for you, bud. That sounds great, dude.
Yeah, this has been a great trip. Fucking great trip.
And so you come. Yeah,
I'm glad you're
you
having a
gotta
good
You got
time,
till
Max.
Sunday. You still got a couple more days to enjoy that shit, man.
Still got 2 more days of.
What are your goals before Sunday? You gonna fucking catch one of these big fish that aren't gonna snap your line or what?
God damn. Yeah, catch a fucking fish, dude. 'Cause I'm gonna stuff it and put it in the scoop.
Hell yeah. Hey,
I have 3 hooks in its mouth.
good. How's the older brother? How's the older brother and the kids and the wife? They good?
They're all good. Yeah, they're good. A lot of sports, baseball. I think, all that shit. Yeah, nothing really too new. I mean, everything's same old. Yeah, it's weird. They all get older and get more personalities. That like.
Is Elizabeth? Oh, is the youngest talking?
Yeah. Oh yeah, way more than usual too. Sure, like since I've seen her last, and like the oldest is like using like starting to use like slang words.
Oh, okay.
Like, dude, bro, like,
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bro.
I love it, dude.
Dude, it is.
and it's just like, oh man, you're funny, dude. So yeah, dude, it's been fun. It's been a great time.
Hey, Wyatt.
How's you guys this week been?
It's not
What the
bad.
fuck you guys been doing?
Hanging out.
Hanging out, dude.
Playing VR golf while I work.
Yeah, Seamus has been living the best life, dude. Working his new job.
I'm pouring concrete still.
But yeah, Shamo, how's the pouring concrete still? Shamo, how is the job, dude?
I mean, it's good. I still haven't done anything yet. So, like, today I played like 2 hours of virtual reality golf. That was pretty cool.
Dude. Nice.
I know. I felt kind of bad about it, but at the same time, like, I ain't got nothing to do, man.
Yeah.
I got a call from a new job.
Your mom was telling me about that.
Joseph.
Oh, that's dope.
Confusing. It's confusing. So I think it's Joseph. I applied for Joseph Interiors, which is like custom building, custom woodworking, and like finished carpentry. And then I got a call. They called me back from Delirious Construction. So I think they're builders for Delirious.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And now
But you'd be doing furniture?
no, it'd be like it'd just be like new businesses with like from the pictures I saw, like examples, like they had like pallet walls and like live edge like reception desks and like shit like that. So I think it's like it'd be more custom woodworking.
Dude, that'd be dope.
So I called them and left a voicemail. So hopefully hear back from them. And now Windows are trying like to give me ultimatums now too.
Like, what do you mean? Like, we'll pay you more? Or...
Pay more, get you out of the wood shop, get you doing floating work so you can do everything in the shop. Don't have to do the same thing. And then boss man told me, he's like, yeah, if you don't want to drive anymore, you can just meet me at a park and ride every day, and I'll drive you there myself.
Oh, shit. They fucking...
I did get a job offer from fucking Green Bay Packaging for like $25 an hour, but I turned it down. I'd just be sitting in a fucking shop putting labels on shit for 12 hours a day.
Yeah, dude, that's like last resort.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's cool that they fucking want you to stay like that. They're doing all they can to like. That's, I mean, fucking good for you, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Seamus is trying to tell me to point my phone towards the microphone. Yeah, no, that'd be cool. Hey, you gotta. We want to keep you on for at least one mental health quote so you can give the input, and then we'll let you go.
Fuck yeah.
You got one?
All right, I got one.
All right, Wyatt's gonna give us one.
It's a short poem by one of my favorite poets,
All right.
Rudy Francisco.
Rudy Francisco.
Also, look him up if you don't know him.
Max, can you hear it clear?
Yep.
All right,
Yep,
cool.
I got it.
Like I said, look him up. He does a bunch of live shows, and his poems mean a lot to me. But a short poem is, sometimes I'm the mess, Sometimes I'm the broom. On the hardest days, I have to be both.
One more
What
time.
was it before broom?
All right. Sometimes I'm the mess.
Oh,
Sometimes I'm the broom. On the hardest days, I have to be both. What does that mean to you, Max?
man, it means like we all have that destructiveness in us, right? That we like have to like constantly be like keeping in check and be like, all right, we can't like we're going off the rails here. We've been fucking drinking too much. All right, we've been having fun and living, and it's been great, but gotta dial it in now. But then like that's just who you are. So like on your best days, you're both things. Like you're constantly like having this battle of like trying to like have like a good time and be fun and live, fucking the life that you're just like kind of naturally inclined to doing. But then you're also like just constantly like trying to find constructive ways to like push yourself into the, making sure your mess is cleaned at the end of the day. Or, you know what I mean? So it's not like you have a week's worth of mess that you're trying to clean up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
It's a hard thing too. Like especially like when we've all had those times. Like put like for an easy example, like it's a weekday. I have to work the next day or something. And this is just an easy example to kind of like picture this. And you're getting fucked up on a Wednesday, knowing you have to wake up the next day. And the whole night, like, fuck, like I shouldn't be doing this shit. Like it's a bad idea, but hey, I'm having fun with the friends, having a good time. Fuck it, whatever. We're just gonna send it. And then the next day, I feel like it's harder to clean up the mess, to be the broom. The next day you wake up after, the next day it's like you're paying for what you did the night before. And I mean, this is like one example. Could be like easier or different in different situations.
It's all,
but like
that poem is open to interpretation.
Everything, yeah. What does it mean to you?
What it means to me is like, yeah, you'll have those bad days and you can rely on someone. But there's those days where you're feeling good and someone can rely on you. And you're going to be there for them. And then there's those days where you're having a bad day, but you're trying to help someone else and they help you in return.
Is it easier to be the mess or the broom?
It's easier
The mess.
for me, honestly, as much as a mess I am.
Yeah.
It's easier to be the broom.
I agree.
Because I've been through it all.
What do you think, Max?
I don't know. I'm probably the mess. But yeah, I get what like you find yourself being like, all right, here we go again. Gotta rant, gotta clean this shit up, or gotta be the broom today. And it's like, okay, it's kind of like a good reset in a way. So it's like,
I feel like it depends. Like who are you the broom for? Is it yourself? Are you the broom?
Sometimes I'm the broom for family, friends.
For me, it's easier to be the broom for somebody else than to be the broom for myself. And
oh yeah, 100%.
Like it's hard. I never want to be the mess for somebody else.
Yeah. But I've been there.
right.
I've definitely been the mess, But I always want to be the broom for somebody else, which makes it way more difficult to be the broom for yourself when you do that.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'd change it. I'm glad I'd rather be the broom for someone else than myself because I know I can handle it.
But when you're not the broom for yourself, are you an honest broom for somebody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I firmly believe that.
Seamus?
Well, but are you an honest broom to yourself? I think it's easier to be an honest broom for somebody else, right? Because it's easier to tell someone else like, hey, this is how I think you're fucking up, and where like let me try to help you with whatever, but then when it comes to yourself, it's a lot easier to say, nah, I'm all right. I just got to do.
A good way to put it is I'm a lot better at giving advice than taking my own advice.
Yeah. Yep.
Because
How can you give advice if I agree. I get what you're saying. I feel like, I'm the same way, but I feel like sometimes
I don't ever take my own advice.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I say something to someone, like in the moment.
I feel so hypocritical sometimes though when I'm not cleaning my own mess up.
Yeah.
And I'm giving advice.
That's why I feel like it's easier to be the mess. It's easier to to screw something up, big or small. That you could screw something up in a day, but it might take months to fix.
But like
Yeah.
the end of the poem, like some days
and some days
both.
and
that's when it means the most. It's
Yeah.
like when I say something to someone, like if they're having a bad day and I say something that helps them through it, and then I realize, oh fuck,
yeah,
well I just said some real shit to them.
yeah,
Maybe I should take that into account.
yeah.
It's helped me.
Yeah.
Seeing friends go through shit that I've been through, that I've been dealing with, that I couldn't come to terms with, but seeing them go through it and I tell them what to do, it clicks something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I should take my own word for it.
Yeah.
Look, you can get a good look at a T-bone steak by sticking your head up a butcher's ass. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
You can get a good look at...
Something like that. No, but
Right.
kind of going
Okay,
off.
you guys got the reference, though?
Yeah,
Right.
kind of going off what you said, Wyatt, though. It's like sometimes you fuck up and people help you fix it. Sometimes other people help you or fuck up and you help them fix it. But sometimes you fuck up and nobody else can help you, so you have to fix it yourself.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's
And like that's one
probably
of,
the hardest.
That's one of
Yeah.
my main problems.
Helping
It's like,
myself is probably the hardest.
that's
It's
hardest
the
thing
biggest
I've-
task. I can help any motherfucker. I have advice for anybody.
Right.
I'm good at comforting. I'm good at giving advice. But
good
at the
at
end of the day, when
being
I
there.
when I give it, if I don't live it, I feel like it's bullshit in a sense. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's good advice
it's
that
not
I
that
can
it-
give, but
it's
I'm not
that
good at
it's-
following.
It's not that it's bullshit, but it's hypocritical.
You ever give advice that made you think twice about your own actions?
Yeah, that's where
All the
end
time.
of it comes from. Is like some days you have to be both, and then I realized I'm like, fuck, I was going through the same shit and I just buried it,
Right.
and then like out of the blue, someone was going through something that I went through and I buried it down, and then I gave them that word of advice.
You ever been sitting with somebody who's like depressed? Like maybe something had happened and you're sitting there, you're talking them through a situation, you're giving them advice, and you're in it, you're deep, and they look at you and they're like, what would you do in this situation? You're like, fuck, I don't know.
You know what the hardest thing is to hear in terms of like this whole thing is like when you're giving advice to them, trying to make them feel better, and then they look at you dead in the eye like, are you okay?
Yeah.
That shit ain't about me.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like,
Dude, that's like.
I'm holding it. I'm literally, I'm the one like piece of fucking cork in a dam. And I'm like, yeah, don't ask me another question because I'm about to fucking flood the plains.
You ever feel like that, Max?
No, well, I was gonna say, it's like when you like being around the little kids, you tell them to like, do something or don't do something. You're like, fuck, I definitely wouldn't do. Or like, you just know you're like,
You rat bastard.
giving or saying like hypocritical shit to them, right?
Dude, it's so easy, especially with young, you know.
You ever
like,
do something, you look at a kid like, don't do it, don't do that.
Don't do that. Hey, don't fucking be like me, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
And dude, you remember being a kid and hearing that, and you're like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
And then you say the same thing to kids,
Yeah.
like when you were at the age where you heard that and you told them to go fuck themselves, and you're like, I'm trying to help you.
It's like a situation. I remember. I remember some guy smoking a cigarette.
don't ever fuck. He's like, don't smoke cigarettes. Don't ever fucking smoke. Then like 5 minutes later, he's like, you want to fucking smoke? And I was like, I don't know what to say right now. Like, yeah, I want to fucking smoke.
Is this a test?
Is this a test? And I smoked one, and after I got done smoking, he's like, you should never fucking do that shit again. I'm a bad influence. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? I just want to mark bread now for the rest of my life.
Another one I could bum off.
Yeah, right. You got another fucking smoke, bud. That was with Fetus and Stocko, dude.
Oh my god,
I was in 8th grade, bro. Dude, Stocko and Fetus are the reason I fucking started smoking cigarettes. Those pieces of shit. I was in 8th grade, dude. I remember we were staying over at our buddy's brother-in-law's house. It was like 2 a.m. And Stocko woke me up by slapping me in the fucking face. And he's like, hey, bud, we're going to go outside and smoke a dart. And I was like, smoke a cigarette. And I was like, dude, I don't want a cigarette. He's like, you're coming with. And we ended up sitting outside and smoking like 15 cigarettes.
Carl's not great with beer pressure, dude.
Dude, I smoked the first one. I was like, all right, we're going to power through this rest of this pack.
Pretty good.
Yeah. 8th grade, dude. From then on
Also-
on. It's like, darts are great, dude. Oh, yeah. They were like Maverick. They were like Eagle Golds or something. Just some gnarly shit.
What made you want to smoke the whole pack?
Oh, the first taste I got just fucking put a tingle to my balls.
Oh, yeah, that checks out. That does sound like it, bud.
Sometimes you just need to smoke a heater.
Sometimes you need to
We haven't really accomplished.
think of a quote.
Oh yeah, think of a quote. All right, one second. I'm gonna take you off from the mic so I can find my fucking goddamn smoke. Where's my smoke?
There's a bottle cap.
Where's my smoke though? I had a smoke. You take my smoke? What?
No, I didn't take shit, dude.
What the fuck, bro? What the? Oh.
Is
Alright,
it poem time?
Oh, poems?
I got one.
Max, you gonna hang out for a bit, or you got shit to do?
I got a question. So we just did mental health. What else have you guys been talking about on the show today? It's been on the agenda.
We did.
We talked about the package for about an hour.
Yeah, we talked.
We got lost in the sauce talking about the pack.
Yeah.
The pack. Oh, what were you talking about the pack? What did you guys talk about?
Dude, we got
Who's gonna be wide receiver number 1?
that was the main.
Ooh.
And then we kind of got in. We had a little conversation about
Like
if
Devontae
we
Adams.
think Devontae Adams is gonna thrive with Derek Carr.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, dude, I think he'll be.
Well, yeah, because they like.
I don't know. I think Derek Carr's a baller, bro. I think he's like a Favre.
He is. And if there's anyone in the league that you compare to Favre, that you can compare to Favre, it's Derek Carr. Right now.
Dude, I don't know. I don't think he's got nearly the kind of arm Favre had. I think he's got the same
Mentality.
The way he balls.
but yeah, I don't think he's got the. I mean, he's he's got a strong arm, but Favre's arm was different, dude. You know,
Dude, yeah.
like,
Dude, Favre broke more fingers on his receivers.
Yeah. Who do you think's gonna be wide receiver number 1 this year for the Pack, if there is one?
I think it's going Lazard.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. He's got a lot to prove.
Sammy Watkins. I don't think he'll be 1 though, just because he's new.
Sammy Watkins, he's an outside.
Outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what's nice, like the veteran leadership between Cobb and Watkins.
I mean, even with like Lazard's been in the league long enough now.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then
he's making a name.
who else do we? I mean, we got Tan.
Donnie, Big Bad Bob. Dude, so I was down in McHenry, Illinois,
Okay.
and the people that I met down there went to school. One of my buddies down there fucked Bob Tonkin's sister.
No way.
I shit you not.
Was she hot?
No.
Really?
No.
She was a ton not.
Not.
Damn. Do we
'Cause,
still
like,
have big
because-
Mercedes Lewis?
Yeah.
Dog.
All right, good. He probably has a hot sister.
I'd fuck him. I don't even
You'd
know
fuck
what.
Mercedes Lewis?
Buddy, if it means a Super Bowl, I'd bottom. I'd bottom for a Super Bowl.
I respect it.
I'd take one for the team, boys. I would take one for the team.
His dick's probably the size of this table that me and Max built.
I'd die.
Yo, what do you think about Roger's new fucking tattoo? How much fucking ayahuasca was it?
A lot.
Banger.
Dude, also, holy fuck, dude. I'll get into more in depth about what everything means sooner or later.
Yeah, that's what he said.
It means you tripped the fuck out. And
Dude,
you,
hey, he balled out at the Tahoe golf outing.
You goddamn right he fucking did.
Finished 8th. Tony Romo won it.
Dude, Tony Romo going into the booth was one of the greatest things we could have ever seen.
He's a boozer.
I'd outdrink Tony Romo in a fucking heartbeat.
What'd you say, Max?
Romo's a boozer?
Oh, yeah, he loves Coronas.
Dude,
Corona Tone.
Dude, I really think I could go. I think I could outdrink John Daly.
I think you're full of shit.
I think you're a pussy.
Max, I went to the dentist. Oh, shit. I went to the dentist on Wednesday. Worst time of my life.
Yeah. Oh, no.
3 cavities.
What the fuck happened?
I got 3 cavities.
Shit.
Oh, you gotta get them filled?
Yeah, I gotta get them filled. I got, they spent 2.5 hours scraping all the hard plaque off my teeth.
But dude, when you walked
It
out of there,
fucking sucked.
did it not feel weird?
I didn't know I had all these gaps in my teeth.
Yeah, bro, you can breathe through your teeth.
I had to ask the dentist how to. She had to teach me how to floss. I didn't know how to. Dude, they showed me pictures.
Cavities, though? That's it?
3 of them, yeah, 3 of them. And the gums are bad. Gums aren't good.
Oh.
You're supposed to have. They take some sort of measurements for like 3s are good levels, and they said like back in 2019 you came in here you had straight 3s. And now you have 4s and 5s, which 5s are like you're about to get disease in your mouth.
Oh, fuck, dude. What?
Yeah. Yeah, I said, yeah. So my dentist, he's an ex Wisconsin Badger offensive lineman. Came in. He's like, yeah, so your cleaning's probably going to take a little longer than normal. It's like, all right, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Fucking 2.5 hours later, dude, oh my God, I'm surprised I have teeth left.
Dude, how white do your teeth look now? Though?
My teeth look great.
Dude,
my-
isn't it crazy how, like, you're just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, but now I have to go in 2 weeks and get a filling, and then 2 weeks after that I have to go in and get 2 more fillings, and then 3 months after that I have to get my next teeth cleaning. They told me I can't go every 5 years anymore.
Believe it or not, they were right.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
When
dude.
I went and got my teeth cleaned.
That's,
I thought they were chipping my teeth when they were scraping it.
Dude,
it was just bacteria.
Bro, plaque.
It turns into rocks.
Yeah. Dude, that shit. Also, I got plugged with the greatest dentist I've ever been to. I was like sitting down, laying down, you know how they put you back so they can fuck with your teeth. There's a TV on the ceiling, dude. I was watching fucking River Monsters, dude. Oh,
That's
my
a bang.
God.
Yo, dude. So, all right,
Bangers
so they use
only.
this machine on me. It's called like it was like a water flosser, but it used like they said like
Water?
fucking sound, like some crazy shit to get the shit off my teeth. And so the lady's like, "Hey, do you want like numbing shit on your gums?" And I was like, "Nah, fuck it." And she's like, "Nah, I'm gonna put it on your gums." It's like, all right. So she put it on all my gums, and then accidentally spilt it on my tongue. And then 10 minutes later, I couldn't feel my fucking face, and the numbing shit tasted like straight jet fuel. It,
Dude, they just gave you cocaine.
dude, I think
Bro.
so, dude. I couldn't feel a goddamn thing.
I
Woo!
was like, wait, which one did you get?
Why do I want to feel?
I was like, can you
Why
put
do I
that-
feel like
yeah.
I want to run through a brick
Can
wall
you put
right
that
now?
towards my nose? No, okay. Yeah, it was wild, dude.
They're
She's like, "Oopsie, I spilled a little bit on your tongue," and I was like, "Yeah, I can't feel my fucking throat now."
Next thing you know, the motherfucker
Terrible.
woke up in at his shop.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Should have been like, this is why I come every 5 years, you bitch.
Yeah. All right. Before you go, should we give Seamus a letter to spell? A word to spell?
Yeah.
All right, you get to pick it since you're over there. What letter are we on?
I don't even know.
Give me a letter. I will.
Are we on like M?
All right.
Are we-
I'm gonna play the intro.
All right.
Mac, it will. What'd you spell wrong last time?
I don't. It's been a few weeks. I feel like we're on like M, or I,
All right, Max, you pick whatever the fuck you think is right.
or no, not
I
I.
think it's I.
All right.
No, we're not on I. We're past I for sure.
We're past I.
We're on like K or M. We can go with K.
Probably K. I think K.
Kind of mean.
KTAMINE.
Yo, it's Carl versus Dictionary.
Ooh,
Y'all really can't spell for shit. Really can't spell for shit. It's time for Carl to get ready to learn. Ladies and gents, listen close. Well, he's spelling some words. Just one attempt for the kid to put the letters in turn. Got fingers crossed that the boss ain't about to get burned. I like Seamus versus Dictionary.
And I can't spell for shit.
Hell, he can't spell for shit, no. I really can't, hey. Hey, I like. Is he sober or fucking barely? Sit back, relax, cause it's Seamus versus the dictionary. Carl versus the dictionary. Probably gonna spell this word wrong. Fuck it. Yeah. Alright, Seamus Johnson, episode 70.3. He's gonna spell, he's got the K's max out in, by a lake. He's gonna come up with the word. Still there, bud?
Oh, yeah, still here. Still trying to just find a word.
Max, fuck him up. I'm talking like a 12-letter word.
12 letter word.
Oh.
Are you going out after this?
I mean, I gotta pick up Denny. I'm not.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm not staying out. I'm not
No,
staying
you're a
out.
goddamn liar.
No, I'm not staying
You're
out.
a liar.
Drop me off at home. Tell Mac I say hello. Oh wait, no, she's at the can.
Oh, the can?
Thank God I'm going to bed.
No, fuck you.
I'm going to bed. I gotta
Oh.
drive in the morning.
Hoof it, pussy.
I can't.
You order Ubers.
I can't.
So
I'm not doing that no more.
Tell them to pick you up at the house. Where time went on, baby.
I don't know.
Buddy, I just got my raise. Now I'm going to spend my whole paycheck tonight. You want to know why? Because fuck them. That's why.
You got a nice mustache. Max, my goatee's looking nice these days.
Dude,
Yeah?
Yeah.
hey,
I mean, I
we're-
look
Start getting
30.
some length to it?
you do not look, bro, you look like you're 12 years old and you're fucking.
You told me it looked good today.
Yeah, you do look good. You look like a good 12-year-old.
You like
Also-
you look like Beef when he was 12.
I'll take it. That's like a regular person at 16.
True.
Facts.
Like more like 23.
Dude,
Oh, shit, guys. My phone might die here.
All right, get a word out quick. Just put a word out, any word.
Oh, fuck. All right. Kayak.
Oh,
Kayak.
come
No,
on.
that's
You didn't let
way
him
too
pass
easy.
like that.
Is that too easy? Okay.
Yeah,
just,
I can spell that.
I don't know how to spell kayak.
K-A-Y-A-K.
Yeah, kayak.
yeah, because it's
shit.
bad.
All right.
It's a palindrome. It's
Okay, here. Okay, I'll give him a. You want?
Yeah.
All right. I'm probably not gonna pronounce it right, but lucky Seamus. Kakidrosis.
What?
I tried to give you kayak blood.
Say it again.
Kakidrosis. Kakidrosis.
Cacadrosis.
I got it.
You got it?
Would you like a definition?
No.
No.
You can't have it.
It's not gonna help at all.
Cacadrosis?
Barely even
Yeah.
know her.
Kakedr.
Wrong.
Shut up, I'm not done yet. Cacadrosis? Kack.
Wrong.
Kak. Cacadrosis.
Is there a Q in it?
No.
No.
There's no Q.
Spell
Spell it phonetically. Cacadrosis.
Cacadrosis. Kakidros. Shius? Cacadrosis.
Shiss?
Sis.
Sis.
Cacadrosis?
Yeah.
Kakidro. SIS.
God damn.
Hey!
Here we go.
Hey!
That's fucking stupid. I'm proud of you, bud.
Thanks, dude.
What do you think it means?
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
So-
Cacadrosis.
Think about osis. It's a medical thing.
Yeah. Cacadrosis.
Feel a lot of a cack, you know.
Yeah, when Tommy's filled with cack, and he and he goes into a coma.
Is he drosis about it?
Is he George's?
What does it mean?
Secretion of sweat of a disagreeable odor. Odor.
Ugh. Sounds like Tommy.
AKA the medical name for smelly sweat.
Yeah.
You stinky fuck, Seamus. Congrats, bud.
You're up next, Max.
Maximilian, thanks for joining us, bud.
Fuck yeah, guys.
Y'all really can't spell for shit.
Love you, bud.
See you, bud.
Enjoy
see
your
ya.
lake life, buddy.
I'll see you in the stew next week.
Hell yeah.
You get ready to learn, cause I spelt that fucking word right, and now it's Max's turn.
And that boss ain't even Seamus is a fucking Jew. Sorry. Can't spell for shit, no. I really can't. Hey, I like. Is he so
Why, can I get another piece?
fucking barely. Sit back, relax, cause it's Caro versus
I'm gonna be honest.
Caro versus the dictionary.
Give me another peeps.
Goddamn peeps in the fridge, bro.
Oh, well,
You do a line,
then give me a-
I do a
then give me
line,
a-
baby.
give me a honcho poncho.
I might have some in my back sack.
That's all right. Just give me a poncho. Hey, thanks for coming on the show, Max. We appreciate you.
Yeah, guys.
Max, I'm gonna smooch you in the
Hey,
gut.
let him talk.
See you guys. Well,
We'll see you there. We'll see you another time.
I'll see you another time. If the lake's got fish in it, fucking rent a kayak. All right, guys. Take her easy.
Yeah.
Later.
Love
I'll
you,
see
buddy.
you, buddy.
Love
I'll
ya.
see you when I see you, bud.
All right, he's gone.
Cacadrosis, motherfuckers.
I tried to give you all the hints.
I know you did. Thanks, bud.
Because that's what heroes do.
Yeah. What do you say we get down into a little joke of the week and then kind of finish her out, huh?
I agree. I'm gonna wait for the joke.
Yeah,
Hold on.
we'll wait for the joke.
Well,
Wyatt, do you have one or?
I got one, but I feel like you got a good joke of the week, but I got a joke.
I don't have one. I'm gonna look up one right now.
All right, so I got dude, fucking like when I moved back from Tennessee, right? after all the shit went down,
Mm-hmm.
I was on an airplane, and after the pilot got through his like pre-flight speech, he left his fucking microphone on. He was like, what the fuck? He was like, you know what I could really go for is a coffee and a blowjob. And the fucking one of the stewardesses like running up to like stop him, like tell him to turn his mic off. She ran past me. And I told her, I was like, don't forget the coffee.
Oh, that's a good one. It took me a second. I was like, what? That's pretty funny. You might have to say that one again for Carl. Because I might need to hear a second time, too.
All right. Also, another one, I was sitting there. And I fucking... All right. Carl, you ready?
Yeah.
We're going to repeat this one. So when I was flying back after my whole ordeal in Tennessee with the whole truck breaking down and the trouble, I was on a plane, and like, you know how when you're on a plane, the pilot gives a pre-flight speech.
Yeah.
He didn't cut the mic off, and he was like, you know what? He was talking to his co-pilot. He was like, you know what I could really go for is a nice cup of Joe and a blowjob. And then the stewardess was running up to like tell him to turn his mic off. She ran past me, and I was like, don't forget the cup of coffee.
Oh, shit.
That one's funny. All right, I got one here. I have not read this at all, so we'll see if it's funny or not.
Perfect.
All right, so 3 couples are trying to get married at the same church. There's a young couple, a middle-aged couple, and an elderly couple. The 3 couples meet with a priest and discuss when they can get married. If you wish to get married in my church, you must all go 1 month without having sex, says the priest. 1 month later, the 3 couples return to the church and talk to the priest. He then asks the elderly couple, have you completed the month without sex? He says, yes, we have. It was easy, replies the elderly couple. How about you? He asked the middle-aged couple. It was hard, but we didn't have sex for the whole month, they responded. And how about you two? He asked the young couple. No, we couldn't do it, responds the boyfriend. Tell me why, says the priest. Well, my girlfriend had a can of corn in her hand, and she actually dropped it. She bent over to pick it up, and that's when it happened. The priest then tells them, you're not welcome in my church. Yeah, we're not welcome in the supermarket either, says the boyfriend.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful episode we had.
Yes,
Wyatt,
sir.
Thank you so much for joining us, man.
Yes,
Everybody
sir.
listening, we fucking love you, respect you, we're having a good time.
Thanks for tuning in.
Episode 70.3.
Tree.
Yes,
Hell
sir.
yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Decker Paulinari, take us out, motherfucker. Let's go.
Hey, let's do this thing, motherfucker.
Thank you for tuning in. I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with 2 goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them, and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. Hold Us Accountable, yeah. Hold Us Accountable.